I will pray for you, but if you get on my nerve, I will cuss you smooth out. My mouth ain't under control yet, and I can throw these hands. And let me tell you something, if I get my hands on you, I promise you, you gonna know you've been in a fight. But I'm trying not to go there because I'm in transition.
I think you are very open-minded about a lot. I think you haven't had an opportunity to experience a conservative relationship. Hold on. And if and when you do, come back and talk to me. Yeah.
What you don't realize is that you don't listen, man.
I don't have to. You're not my daddy.
Ever diagnosed with any type of like mental illness or any type of diagnosis, any type of learning disability, anything like that?
I have a crazy problem.
Okay, because that girl has a fucking crazy problem. And we are going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight. Look. I see Savannah said she ain't got no more wine because she drank her wine the other night. Y'all might need a glass of wine for this. Y'all gonna need a glass of wine. Listen, as a matter of fact, I got a damn glass of wine. Hold on now. Hold on. I'm gonna have to come off camera for this one. Listen, we spared you the other night, Arion. We spared you the other night, but that's not gonna happen tonight. Listen. You done lost your damn mind. We're going to talk about it. You done lost your damn mind. Y'all, the mistress is, she went on an attack online. I'm going to break it down from start to finish. But I'm not going to be that long tonight because I want y'all to get up here. Because I got to hear what y'all think. This girl is batshit crazy. And listen, y'all talking about what? Listen, I'm for real. Let me clutch my damn pearls. Let me come off. Listen, look. I'm ready. I got a glass of wine because I said this lady that made me drink tonight. You know, we just finished fasting. We just finished making it do what it do. Girl, you done lost your damn mind. Y'all better quit playing with people's families. I know I smile when I talk, but girl, you listen. Hold on. We're gonna talk about it. But before we do, what the hell is going on with Tasha K and Melody Cherie? What's going on? What's going on with Tasha K and Melody Cherie? I know some of you have said, oh, it's something to do with an interview. I've never seen the interview personally, to be honest with you. But I will say this. Don't no interview make no blogger act like that. Don't no interview make no blogger act like that. What's going on? So listen, Melody Cherie, I need you to holler at your girl. I done reached out to her. She has not responded to me. Girl, I need to know what's going on because on one hand, let me break it down. On one hand, Tasha K, I'm gonna say 75%. Girl, you are being a runner for Martell Holt. This has Martell Holt written all over it, girl. I don't know how much he paid you, but he must have just gotten his bonus from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because, bitch, this ain't got shit to do with you. You like pulled this out of thin air. And it's right before the reunion. Remember, we talked about this. It's right before. I told y'all gonna quit playing with me. I told y'all the other day, I said, something is going on. Don't be surprised if you start to see little shit before the reunion. Well. Lo and behold, here we go. It's game time. $2 Tasha and came out to play. And Tasha, you are the receipt queen, bitch. Where are your receipts? Because you didn't put allegedly. So I'm waiting on the receipts because you didn't put allegedly. Listen, I'm ready. This means you got something hot. And it better not be no bullshit by Martell Holt. That's the first thing. Melody Cherie, please respond to me because I need to know what's going on. Tasha K has it out for you and I need to know why. Now, the other thing is Arion is coming from Melody. That has Martell written all over it. I'm going to break it down for you. Martell is getting Arion to do his dirty work because he can't do shit because that court date is coming up. See, girl, you dumb. You about to go to jail. You are about to go to jail for harassing these people for a nigga that don't even that has not claimed you publicly, okay? The other thing is, what you got, Tasha? I need to know. And here's what I want y'all to understand. This has Martell written all over it, but on the flip side of the coin, I have to be fair. Tasha's just being a content creator, right? In one aspect of it, whether you love Melody, you hate Tasha, a part of that is content creation, right? Tasha plays a very dirty game. She plays a very dirty game. Now, we know the last time her and Martell got together, they put out those whack ass receipts. Remember when Martell had the video where he alleged that Melody abused him, but it was like a half-ass receipt where he cut off what he did to her, and then she spun the block on his ass. Nobody's business. And then gave us a full rundown of what really happened. Yeah. Okay. Let me hold on. So this is what we're going to do. I want y'all really to understand the seriousness of what's going on. Arion, I didn't know you was this fucking crazy. I had no idea that you was this fucking crazy. Now, y'all, do y'all remember this? Watch this. Hold on. Do y'all remember this? Let me go to my comments. Listen, I don't think Tasha K cares about getting sued. I think Arion needs to be more concerned about her future and where she's headed with this. Girl, Martell is using you up. But you're not innocent. You're not innocent. Watch this. Do y'all remember this? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me one little second. Let me see if I find it. Oh, you know what? Let me back up. Well, I ain't gonna worry about it right now. Damn, did I get rid of it? Hold on. Oh, I gotta take off the thing. Let me turn off my camera. Give me 1 second. Do y'all remember this? Take off this. Let me take off this overlay. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. Now, Martell made a sudden appearance with this girl. Martell never does anything for nothing. Like Miss Netta say, hear me and hear me good. This came out of nowhere. Remember? Do y'all remember? This came out of nowhere for everybody. Everybody's like, what? What the hell? What's going on? They went public. This came out of nowhere. Are you following? This came before that. This. Do y'all remember? Y'all remember this? Or are we all on the same page? So this came first. This came first. And this came second. And it set the internet ablaze. And one thing I pointed out to y'all, I said, this seems very suspicious. Because it's right before the reunion. Now, had they put a period behind this and that, okay, cool. It's good. But it did not stop here. It continued on to this. Watch this. It continued on to this. What is this? Oh, okay. It continued on to this. Watch this. And then let me go back to something else. You said, okay, well, put a little funk in it, Queen Sheba. Give me a second. She played this on her story. Damn, it's gone. I don't have it. She put this on her story with a song, right? It's Jason and Jason's wife, I believe. Now, let me ask you something. Arion's been fucking on Martell for a long time. Over 10 years. For a long time. If you are a side chick and you've been fucking on a married man for a very long time, what is his ex-wife and who's on her team? who's married to who on her team. What does that have to do with you? Let me just ask y'all that. What does anything that Melody Cherie has going on in her life has to do with Arion? I really want y'all to think about this. I want you to get out your feelings and get into logic. Whether you like her, you don't like Melody, what the fuck does Melody's life have to do with Arion? I want you to see that we are dealing with a single Black female. Arion wants everything that Melody has, and it started with Martell. Okay? All of this should have gone away a long time ago when that divorce became finalized. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? When Martell and Melody Cherie decided to dissolve the union, Arion, it should have ended there. You have no business posting anybody else associated with Melody, professionally and or personally, because it's none of your fucking business, you weird ass bitch. Now, let me tell you what's going on. Martell gave her a kibble. Martell Holt is a narcissist. So what he did is he wined her and he dined her. He gave her a photo opportunity. He took her out. He let her see the likes of a lights, camera, and action. He took her out to a little bit of an alumni game, homecoming, and then he backdoored it with the derby races. And then, like Denzel Washington, he said, "I'm leaving here with something." And I need y'all. This is certified. This some certified ass white woman type behavior. This some bunny boiling in the pot ass behavior. Ain't no way a man that I'm dealing with could cause me to attack an innocent woman. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Jason don't know Arion. Jason's wife in this photo don't know Arion. Ask yourself, so what the fuck is this crazy ass girl doing posting this couple? Attacking an innocent woman who don't know you from Adam, girl. Ain't never seen you, don't know you. You don't matter to her. You don't matter to her kids. You don't matter to her family. Are y'all crazy? Do y'all not see the craziness in this shit? This girl went and posted an innocent woman and a man that don't know shit about her. Never saw her. Don't have no qualms with her. Their kids don't rub elbows with her children. And this crazy ass, psycho ass bitch allowed Martell Holt to convince her that this would be a great idea to harass these people in exchange for a derby race and a homecoming game. Listen, I'm listen. They said, "Run it, queen, run it." I just want y'all to know how crazy it is. And I'm not about to normalize crazy. Now, I know y'all justified the cheating. And y'all said, "Oh, queen, oh, world, everybody gets cheated on. That shit happens. Deal with it." But what about this? How does a side chick get to a point where she's posting people that ain't got nothing to do with Martell? Y'all, this is dangerous. Let me tell you why. Give me 1 second. Let me tell you why. This is a law enforcement officer that unfortunately in the line of duty was wounded, shot in the face. God bless. I don't know the details of it. I see it floating around YouTube. But he made it. And that's a blessing in and of itself when you've lost a loved one. And then you have a ghetto ass bird that come on the internet and want to play games and show your wife to the world when you've been shot in the face. Should I open up the lines that want to show your wife to the world? Law enforcement officers do a really good job of protecting their family for safety. And you let Martell Holt talk you into thinking that this was a great idea to taunt a family that has gone through one of the most devastating tragedies, where this man was fighting for his life. They had to drag him away from that house. And you thought that shit was funny? Come what may. Girl, you dumb. You one of the dumbest. I'm sorry. This is one of the dumbest hoes. This girl will do anything for fame. We've been saying it for years, y'all. Fuck how you feel about Melody. We talking about an innocent family where people in that line of work and that line of duty, they have to protect their family, especially if you've already been shot. And you let a nigga that you fucking convince you, go ahead and post it in exchange for tickets to a derby and a photo op at a homecoming game. Do y'all not? So first of all, stop playing with people's families. There are some people that will go to war for their family. There are some people that will be willing to sit out time in jail for their family. Y'all are going to stop getting on this internet, fucking with people and their family. This is a world where people have short fuses and they can give you a little bit of grace when it comes between you and them. But when you start posting people's kids, you start talking about spouses, you start doxing and doing all this, you bragging on whose address you got. You can't run from everything. Quit fucking with people's family. This lady ain't did you nothing. This man ain't did you nothing. These are people, I don't know them, but I can only assume that are tucked away in their span of the world, and you want to infect them with your dark sin because you decided to fuck a married man for a number of years and have a baby by him, and you are so fucking crazy and deranged that you will do anything to be the next Mrs. Holt. Don't fuck around and find out fucking with law enforcement. Because Martell can't save you when you get pulled over. I'm not saying anything bad can happen, but tickets can happen. Girl, you picked the wrong people to fucking harass because they have that entire police department behind them. Are you really doing that? White, black, yellow, brown. When it comes to law enforcement, the judicial system, none of them want their family to be exposed like that for some shit that you got tied up with because you decided that you want to fuck on a married man and you got him. So peep this. Arion has done the same thing to this lady and to her husband that she did to Melody. And y'all don't think this hoe is crazy? This is beyond cheating. There is something seriously wrong with her. And if you don't stop fucking harassing people, somebody may pull up to that nursing home that you work at. You see how simple that is? You see what I'm saying? Stop. You are crazy. That's why people don't like you, because it went past cheating. People started to notice something in you that just wasn't right. Not to say we justifying cheating. Come on, y'all. Work with me. Work with me. She does work at a nursing home, but I'm going to say that for later. You see what I'm saying? Arion, that's why you don't post people's families. That's why you don't fuck with people like that. Because people been having tabs on you and can tap you on your shoulder and say, hey, how you doing? You won't even know it's the wife. You won't even know it's the cousin. Hey, how you doing? I'm just saying, y'all better quit fucking with people. Y'all better quit doxing people. You don't know what everybody looks like in somebody's family. You don't know what people's backgrounds are. Let that content shit be content. And you better draw a line in the sand and check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because young lady, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know what type of magic Martell has sprinkled on you, but you are going nowhere fast. You are going nowhere fast behind a man. And you will fuck around and find out that you cannot mess with law. None of us actually can mess with law enforcement like that. When I'm talking about white, black, yellow, brown, man, woman, fat, tall, they going to stand together. Because just like we saw it, somebody else probably saw it. He ain't got to say or do nothing. Everybody knows that man in Huntsville. They know what he's been through. And you decided it was cute, brace face. Stop it. Stop it. Martell's money ain't long enough to fight the Huntsville Police Department. His money ain't long enough to play them kind of games. His brother ain't bad enough. The Holt name don't hold enough weight. He got hoe in his blood when it comes to that kind of fight. He got hoe in his blood when it comes to that type of standing up to men. See, he'll pick on women all day, and you just as dumb. You'll do anything strange for a piece of change. I cannot respect a bitch like that. It has nothing to do with cheating. It has nothing to do with Melody. Girl, you went low, 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 low. Low. Dangerously low. I'm a pause because I need to shift gears. I just want y'all to know the gravity, the deepness of the situation when you start fucking with people on the internet that's not messing with you. This is a grown folks conversation tonight. I'm using very strong language for a reason because I want her to think about it. What if they start fucking with you? That's all I'm saying. You pulling up on the internet. There's a lot of people that love their family members. Even when we tell them, nah, let it go. It ain't worth it. It's worth it to them. It's the principality of it, Smokey. That's all I'm saying. Hold on. That's all I'm saying. So when you went on attack and put this innocent family in your game of chess, come what may. I don't feel sorry for people that dig their own grave when they have enough time to back out. I don't feel sorry for repeat offenders. I don't. Everybody get a chance to have a bad day. We all slip up on the internet and be like, damn. But when those motherfuckers start doing repeat shit, repeat harassment and bullying, and they just go from one person to the other, your time is ticking like a parking meter. And eventually, time is up. Because everybody ain't going to play with you. There's some people that move in silence. If you think it's a game to be posting people like that, posting people's spouses, posting people's kids, whatever it is, whether it's Arion or anybody else, I'm just saying. It's one thing to be behind a computer, but one thing I learned, and I went to hear Michelle Obama speak. Y'all remember when she did that tour? And I'm going to come on camera and I'm going to say this. She did a tour and she talked about... Sorry about that. She talked about people that hate you. And I'm going to turn on my camera for this. And she said, one thing she's always discovered is hard to hate me and say that shit that you say when we face to face. It's hard to keep that same energy when I run up on you. And not literally run up on you, but when I'm right there. So you never know when somebody's going to be right there. And I think you're playing a very, very, very iffy game when you start fucking with people and their families. That's all I'm going to say. I really hope we get back to the basics. I really do. Because this can get real nasty, real quick, real fast when you fucking with law enforcement or you fucking with other kind of people. That's all I'm going to say. It's hard to keep that same energy in person. Now, let's switch gears for just a second because we got to listen. And then I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the line. But I think this is absolutely crazy. I think there is no excuse for this type of behavior on the internet. And with this type of witchcraft and this type of demonic spirit, you got to meet them where they are. You can't be nice to them. You can't tiptoe around that type of snake, that type of scarlet letter. You rebuke them. You call them out. You show them no mercy because they ain't showing you none. You see, she ain't showed Melody none. Now she's going after a whole completely different family. My question is, you want to fuck on Jason? Because we know you. I'm just saying, why are you focused on Melody's life? Now you posting him as a married man. Why you fixated on Jason? Let us find out. You trying to leave Martell and see what the bodyguard do. You need a bodyguard? And I would think, Arion, that you would tread a little bit lightly, considering you've been around in Huntsville. Martell ain't your only lover. I would think that you would probably have a little bit more indiscretion considering some of the activities that you've participated in. I'm going to leave that there. And girl, and let me clear this up because somebody said, oh, a while back, Queen Sheba, I ain't got nobody's sex tape. Would never do that to another woman. Let me be extremely clear. All I'm saying is if you've been on a tape and you have a tape floating around, facts, you probably want to lay low before somebody embarrass your ass. That's all I'm saying. Why would you go and try to tear up another house? This girl ain't got no respect for nobody. At first, oh, Martell said Melody wasn't pleasing him. Okay, what if? Maybe she wasn't. But what the fuck does that have to do with another black family that now she's coming after? So if we know Melody, we're free game. If we work for Melody, we're free game. Because it sounds like Jason and his wife and his family are free game because they have he happens to work for Melody. There's a lot of men that work for Melody. Who y'all going after next? Jay Boylan? The photographer? The yard man? Which one? The driver? Who's up next? Let me stop. Child, let me get into these super chats. Because this shit is crazy. And I don't like the fact that we've developed an appetite for dysfunction as a black community. It's okay. Let me tell you something. I like a little bit of entertainment now. Don't give me the line, but not to the point where it becomes dysfunctional. And I'm like, ooh, brother, ooh. Not to that point. You know what I'm saying? Even for people I don't like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Y'all better be careful to what you develop a palate for. What you become numb to. Because you drifting. This girl is gone. And she told y'all a long time ago, I damn near released that tape from Martell. I damn near did it. She almost committed a crime. That's how serious she is about him. They go together real bad. Real bad. And to me, I'm starting to look at you like if Martell can get you to release a tape, if Martell can get you to place an innocent family in the line of fire, can he get you to pull the trigger? Can he get you to hurt somebody? Because you're starting to escalate. This is beyond. I wouldn't want my kids around you. I wouldn't, because you display no sense of normalcy. Your rational and cognitive thinking gives me grave concern about being around other people's children and what you are willing to do to please a man. Let me go get my money. Thank you, Palace. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Because I can go on and on and on about this shit.
Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me, comes to me. Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me. Money.
And let me say this. Now, if Jason starts to disrespect the fuck out of her, I don't want to hear nothing about protect black women. Because she put herself in the line of fire. Now, if that man come out swinging and cursing her ass out about messing with his family, don't shit. Keep that same energy. Because there's some people that ain't going to let you get that far playing with them. Now, Martell's a pussy. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Grown folks conversation. He's a pussy. Okay? He lets people play with his family, but not every man is built that way. Period. There are some men that will protect and they don't give a damn. I'm on what you on. All right. Excited to be here. Lion Dance Queen, member for 19 months. Congratulations on your 19. Listen how I changed up, y'all. I'm wrong for that. Congratulations, Lion Dance Queen. Listen, Barbara Morgan with a 10-piece super sticker. Listen, we appreciate you, Queen, for your donation to the palace. Let me put on my damn glasses. Hold on. Peace, love, prayers. Remember, for 22 months. Damn. My crew is thick. Martell and CK using their last lifeline. Yeah, he trying, but it's nasty work. Shamika coming through with a 20-piece and a pepper. She said in my male voice, prove it. Ari and TK, until then, STFU, and you already know what time it is. Listen, Lady Sweet to you with a 5-piece and a pepper. She said, you better preach, Queen. I'm just here to tell you, I'm keeping it real as a woman. Erica Wallace with a 3-piece and a pepper. I like that, Erica. Thank you for your super sticker. Listen, Maxine Perry coming through, y'all, loud and proud with a 5-piece and a pepper. She said, Jason said, bet. A real man ain't got to say nothing. Verdi Taylor with a 10-piece and a pepper. We appreciate your super sticker. Listen, Just Monique with a 10-piece super sticker. We appreciate you, Queen. Rain coming down on me, baby, with a 10-piece super sticker. We appreciate you. Wordsmith coming through. Member for 11 months says a restraining order is needed against that bird from Melody and her babies. The trick is unhinged. Actually, she don't need one. When she started fucking around and playing with law enforcement, they probably know who she is. She need prayer. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you enter into a realm where it's just you. Listen, Kathleen Fullwood. Come on, girl. You better get in your bag. Hold on now. Quit playing with me.
You better get to the bed. Don't let them hoes stop your bed. If you got a problem, just know I'ma make you my man. Yeah. Get to the bed. Fuck what they talking about. Get to the bed. Don't worry about it. Don't do it. Don't try it. Don't try. You a hater. Yeah, you gotta get to the bed. Get to the bed. Get to the bed. Don't worry about it.
Hey, damn, Kathleen she got to the bag. And that's the way, I like it. Listen, thank you, Kathleen. She said, you better speak on it, Queen. We ain't sparing these. I'm not sparing nobody. I'm sorry. 2024, we going out with a bang. If you want some dumb shit and some goofy shit, we talking about it, period, point blank. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Barbara Morgan coming through with a 10-piece and a pepper. We appreciate you. Hold on. Alberta Smith with a 20-piece, y'all. She said both her and Martell are obsessed with Melody. They will both reap what they sow. Ain't no way. Let me ask y'all something. Since y'all are real big on affairs happen, people cheat all day. Okay. Let's just say he chose you. The marriage dissolved. You still focusing on the ex-wife? How you moving? If you were a side chick, what you doing? Is it like her? Have any of you ever been in that position? How'd you move along? He chose her, right? She's at the Derby. She's at the homecoming. You moving like that? Is that normal? I want to know. Maybe y'all think it's normal. Hold on now, Kathleen. You can't listen, Kathleen. Girl, listen.
I need $131. So I can go ahead and pay for my phone bill online instead of going into the store and paying it. If y'all don't support me, if y'all don't, you know what I'm saying, then that's okay. I'ma just not even ask anymore. I'ma just not even be on Instagram. Y'all not gonna hear from me ever again. Y'all not gonna hear from me no more.
We ain't got that problem. I'm going to pay my phone bill online. Thanks to you, Kathleen, and the other people that are kind enough. Listen, she says, speak on it, Queen. That's what we doing. Maxine Perry coming in, y'all, with a 2-piece and a pepper. She says harassment, stalking, and doxing. That's exactly what it is. And this girl is so dumb. Martell just substituted you to do his dirty work where he can hide his hands so that he's up against harassment charges. Oh, girl, if you keep on, you're going to be right there in time for Christmas. In time for Christmas. to get that goulash that they serving in the county. Clara Wise coming through with a 5-piece and a pepper. She said she's not worth it. Don't let her block your blessings, queen. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I have no dog in this fight, but everybody ain't gonna let you play with their family. Astute Queen B thoughts with a 2-piece and a pepper. She says, crown to you, queen in the bushes. Cheers to you. I think that's what it means. Y'all know. Come on, help auntie out. Help me out. Listen, who else we got? Robin Glenn Williams with a 20-piece and a pepper. We appreciate you. You know what? I think, should we go back to our coffee card? Y'all try to get me on that coffee card. All you newbies that I don't know. I'm gonna treat my members to some coffee with all of this. Y'all know how we gonna do it. Anywho, welcome, Captain Venus. Girl, you got the floor.
Hey, Queen. How you doing? Thank
I'm
you for
good. I'm
letting
on
me up in
fire.
here. I hear you, and I'm on fire with you, Queen, because I don't like this hoe, and I hate that we even got to give her a platform to sit up here and talk about this shit because I don't like it. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck Coleslaw had an affair with somebody else's husband, had a baby, Mel left her. She tried to put out Revenge P. She ain't got no title. She ain't got no ring. She can't even get posted on Instagram. Yeah, she got all this time to go scrubbing looking for Jason. Okay. Okay.
What you
All
think?
right.
Look, listen, I ain't never seen. Listen, now I see Love and Hip Hop. I see how. Listen, it is what it is. Pimping ain't easy. You get it how you get it. But I ain't never. What? I'm like, damn, player. What part of the game is this? Well, we start
See
watching
what
other households.
I as long as I've been following Queenie, y'all know I'll be right up under Mel wing. I ain't never seen it. Yet you got this side hoe. She can go find whoever this man wife is. See, what I don't understand is like you said, Queen. Now what? Now what? What are you trying to prove? You had an affair with her husband. What else? What else? What are you trying to prove? Even if that was the case, which we know that it's not, okay. But what are you trying to prove? Why? I don't know, Queen. That's all I gotta say.
Girl, I don't know neither. LaDon, girl, what you think?
Listen, Queen Sheba, my hands up to you. I'm so glad you came out like this because I'm furious. And this bimbo, she don't, you know what? She's in competition with herself. You said you wanted the man, you got the man, and you're still messing with this woman. But my thing is this, she doesn't realize, she doesn't see that she is being used because he can't do it right now. And I can't wait until the day they slap them cuffs on her because she's coming next. She's done too much. I can't see how she can keep going on. And I can't stand the people that actually co-sign this shit. The people that say we want to hear from her, we want to see it. I don't get it. I don't think she has a right. I think all the side chicks needs to stay on one little island on their own. She can go to the side chicks in North Carolina. They had a show before. I mean, but she doesn't need to be in Mel's life. And as far as her going hunting that man down, going on his pages, taking pictures and posting this woman is beyond me. It's like, girl, you don't got nobody in your life telling you this shit is wrong. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Mel's a better woman than me because God is still working on me. And you know, Queen Sheba, I've come a long way. But God is still working on me. This is the type of bitch that will make you put your hands on her if she was in your presence. It doesn't make no sense. And he's just as wicked. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. I hope she goes to court as a goddamn witness that she's allegedly supposed to be. And after her testimony, they say, Arion Curry, come with us, please. I hope that's just how it go. They both need to be cellmates. I don't care. That's how I feel. I'm so glad we're talking about it in this way because every other content creator seem like they're glamorizing this shit. They're feeling like this woman has a right and she doesn't.
Listen, I know when you say, see, everybody has a different temperament. And I truly believe that God will not give you more than you can handle. Because, girl, if you would have posted me, I would have beat your ass. I would have,
Mm-hmm.
listen,
Can we talk about it? Can we talk
listen,
about it?
I don't give a damn. I'm gonna go to jail over that. I'll
Yeah,
be all
Right for
right
you, Queen.
yeah.
because now
Because
you
people
playing with
like to
me.
be private. Like, seriously, though. Like, this woman doesn't come near Mel's stuff. When her husband is working, he is working. She don't show up to the event. She stays away. That means that's a private woman. Come on now. Why would you do such a thing? Why? And I do believe that they don't even care that people are still going to like them. They just want enough people to see her in a bad light. And I also think that she mostly coleslaw because she's the one that's feeling like her last statement was, I'm going to have the last laugh. Well,
Okay.
come
She
on.
is the
What's
last laugh.
First of all, you got the men. What else do you want? Blood? You think you're gonna aggravate everybody around Mel to the point where they're gonna all just want to leave her alone and she's gonna end up alone? Are you trying to run people all her life? Because this can be a bit much for people.
Well, the same thing that makes you laugh makes you cry.
That's
And
right.
I'm gonna pin that right there, and I'm gonna go to hold on, Ladon. And I'm the same thing that makes you laugh makes you cry. Simone Wealthy, you're up next. Dominique, you're coming. You're on deck.
Good evening, Queen. Good evening, panel.
Hey, hey,
Um,
hey.
Hey, Simone.
hey, hon. This, she just, I don't know if she realizes how bad she's fucked up right now. Because from what I'm understanding, he's former law enforcement. That means he has law enforcement friends. And they don't play about them, their own. They just don't do that. And you have opened up, you don't know this woman. You don't know nothing about this woman. You don't know her family. Because I'm telling you, I would stalk this bitch and catch her when I wait till all this calms down, and she would get an ass whooping she out of nowhere when she's going someplace by herself. I would drag her fucking ass up and down a parking lot and whoop her ass and make her understand you can't fuck with everybody. She is like missing a chromosome or some shit because
Mhm.
it doesn't make sense that you know what's going on and you're putting yourself in a position that hopefully this will violate his probation. I would think it would because he's using her as a third party to get at Mel, a employee of hers, antagonizing, slandering her. He
Mhm.
couldn't get it through the court. They knocked that out or pinned it until January. So now he's going to TK and doing this. And don't think we ain't forgot about CK. CK funding this shit, okay? Because that nigga ain't got no money. Okay, he's funding him right now. We see you. We know what you're up to. At least I know what you're up to. He is getting funded through CK because he's trying to save this pitiful ass show that he done fucked up and using this dumb bitch because she is the dumbest bitch I've ever encountered. It makes no sense that she's allowing herself to be used by this man or male. He is pathetic. She's pathetic and he's pathetic. Her daughter is probably going to be very embarrassed by her if she isn't already. Her children or the son, it makes no sense of constantly antagonizing someone who's not fucking with you, who's not messing with you. You're trying to get her attention. You're trying to make her look bad. And you just don't understand how they're going to end up in jail. This time next year, they're going to be in jail. Mark my word, both of them. Because you fucking with the wrong people. You're doing things that you don't have to. And some judge is going to see it our way eventually. And what's to come with both of them, they both need their ass kicked real bad.
You know what? Listen, in the world of psychology, people only do what has worked for them. And they do it when they do it, it's not their first time doing it. So they've gotten
Mm-hmm.
away with this
Yeah.
over and over and over again. I'm not co-signing no wrong when it comes to my friends. I may be like, hey, don't do that. Now you taking it too
Exactly.
damn far now. But
Mhm.
this, I don't know, Arion. I
Queen
think you
Sheba.
Because she gonna get an ass whooping out the blue. Trust me. She don't know this
May I?
woman.
May
I'm
I
gonna go to
allegedly sign
Dominique. Let
up?
me go to huh? Go ahead. Let me go to
No,
Dominic.
not
Let me keep a little order. Just so I can. Is that Dominique that's talking?
No, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead, Dominic. Just so I can keep a little order. Go ahead.
Hey, Queen in the panel. I wanted to say, like you get the man, like leave her alone. Like, what are you doing? Like something is wrong with Shamar Jr. I can't stand her. She give us a bad fucking name. With her Freddie Jackson looking ass. I really can't stand her. But I want to ask you, when you talk to Mel, if she trusts you, like if she trusts you, can you get in contact with her lawyers or follow them so you can send the videos over to them? Cause I don't think Mel really pay attention to the videos and stuff.
Now, look, I ain't got that kind of time on my hand. Look, hold on, Dominic. I got my own life. But wait a minute. Hold on, Dominic. Now, I inboxed her to say, what the hell going on with you and Tasha K? But other than that, girl, the queen be busy over here. I got my own. I don't know nobody's lawyer, but I don't get that now. I don't get that damn invasive. But I understand. You can inbox her, but I ain't doing that.
I tried to inbox her the picture that Tasha K
Mm,
put up, but it wouldn't
mm.
let me do it.
Okay.
Cause I don't think I'm. She not following back, so I can't send it to her.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Yep.
But
Yep.
I do send the videos. Like every time somebody pop up with a video of them saying something negative about her, I do send them to her.
Okay. Imma let you know, if she respond, Imma say, "Dominique said something about your lawyer." Imma let her know.
Okay, cause we can always inbox her lawyer all this evidence, so they
Okay.
have it. So they have it on deck.
Thank you, Dominique. I appreciate it. I think that's a
You
good
welcome.
idea, just
You
gathering up
welcome.
all of the evidence.
You welcome.
All right. Thank you for coming up, queen. We appreciate you.
All right.
Imma drop
Thank you.
Dominique down real quick, y'all, and then Imma go to hold on. Dominique, let's go to Mary, let's go to Fruit Gummy. Fruit Gummy.
Sheba, let me tell you something. I want the people to stop saying she got that man. She don't got him. Arion is over there tongue deep in Martell's Badusi every night and can't even get a tag from his profile. And that's why she over there spinning the way she do. She done gave up mouth, all kind of hoes, her life, everything. And she's still chasing a man who is suing off of fantasies in his head of who his ex-wife may or may not be with. That's why she crashing out the way she do. She chasing an expectation she is never going to be able to meet. She don't love herself. She ain't got no character, no whereabout by herself. And she gonna end up right where he gonna be, in the jailhouse.
Real quick, and y'all keep that same energy to my, oh, that's a mother. She knew she was a mother before she started harassing other mothers. So
I
I don't
was
want
in jail and I was a mother.
who was in jail.
Me, LaDawn. I had to do time and I was a mother. I did something wrong and I had to suffer the consequences. That's the
Well,
way it
hey,
goes.
word, girl. But listen,
I changed my life though.
Okay.
Arion needs to remember she a mother. And right now she over here harassing
That's
a
right.
mother and potentially another mother. She needs to remember who she is. I can't give more grace and understanding to somebody who ain't giving grace and understanding to themselves. That's a real life succubus and a demon over there with Martell. And you see there is no line that is crossed that she will not cross. So all that she's a mother or oh she's young, that's a fully grown woman. She deep in her 30s and should been known better, and she is choosing not to do better. She needs to remember she a mama.
Oh, I listen. Don said, y'all not finna. He said, I'm finna go. Y'all not gonna let me out tonight. Listen. Let me tell you, we're unfiltered over here. Everybody's welcome, even if you disagree. We're very respectful. We're very respectful. Don't be scared to come up,
Queen, stop
y'all.
playing. Stop
Let me
playing. I ain't got no respect for none of them ninjas. Not
listen.
none,
okay.
not
I
near,
just
Hold
put
not
that
on,
in the
Simone.
chat.
You about to throw
near.
your cruise now. We're very respectful. Listen, let me go to Miss Deborah because you know Miss Deborah don't like staying long with us. Go ahead, Miss
Excuse
Deborah.
me, when I'm coming.
Hey there. What I want, I'm just gonna be brief. Uh, as far as Martell and Arion go, I got nothing for them. She's not thinking clearly. Because she's very impulsive, very immature, and to me gives me Stepford Wives vibes. And Flying Monkey. So that's all I got for her. He's desperate. That's all I got for him. What I wanted to say is I'm more concerned about the children. I feel like he lost his family, his wife, for messing around with her. He's on the road, in my opinion, to losing his kids too. Because all of these shenanigans, Mel got people, trust me, she has eyes. Eyes are on what's going on social media, and I'm pretty sure her team is going to use that to, prove her case. So I'm not worried about that part. But what I'm predicting is that he's gonna lose custody, and Arion's child's father, little girl's father, he may get full custody too. While they out here playing on the internet, they're going to end up losing. He's the same woman that he lost his wife to, maybe the very same person he loses his kids to. That's all I had to say.
Thank you. Thank you for coming up. Let me go to Miss Mary.
Right.
Now, Mary, you knew I was coming to you. Now, give me time now. Miss Mary.
Look, let me tell you something, babe. I'm old school. I'm 68 years old. Side chicks been around for years. Y'all to let these side chicks take over. You know what we used to do? We would his ass and our ass too. And guess what? When you start calling a white house, you out of order. Cold Slaughter got away with too much. Too much. Side chick been around for years. We just handle them different. We pull them over to the side and say, did you know he was married? You know what this bitch said? Well, I took him with my eyes closed. Yeah, bitch, because your eyes was black when I got through with you. I gave them to, she's out of order. She's been out of order for years. She's been out of order. You all are young, intelligent women. And guess what? It's okay to get dirty sometimes. Tap those holes on the shoulder and say, hey, do me a big favor. Don't you ever call my house. Because y'all so intelligent now, they just carrying on these sides. Chicks is coming up, they taking over, they calling the house, they doing, no, hold on. I don't care what you do with him, but you ain't gonna cross over to my house. That's one thing. Because not only would I whoop his butt, I'm gonna whoop yours too. I'm 68, y'all. This ain't new. Side chicks been around for years. They had their place. They knew what their place was. They had their place. They respected that wife. Come on now, this ain't nothing new. Y'all let these side chicks just take over. Now these hoes having babies. Come on now. Y'all,
So y'all
I
know
don't
how
want
we
to go.
do. You show right. Listen. I like what you said, Mary. Well, first of all, Miss Mary, we love you. One thing
I
about
love you, baby.
Mama Mary back us all up. And I love wisdom when it comes knocking. It's up to us if we want to be open to it.
Yeah.
Now, the divine film. Hold on.
I never tell y'all to
Hold
get
on.
in trouble.
You good.
Or to hurt.
Mama Mary, you good, but I gotta pause.
Go ahead.
Because I need everybody to remember where they are. We about that life over here. We about that life. Hold on. Everybody pause for a second. We about that life over here. Now, the divine film, I show grace until I don't. But everybody knows that I ain't never switched up from day one. Now, what I'm not about to let you do, divine film, is disrespect Melody without me dropping a link. Because we can go toe to toe on that one. I ain't never scared. I just need you to remember where you are. I need you to remember where you are. You in my home. So you're not going to come over here calling her a side chick. We show you respect. You're going to give respect over here. Now, I dropped the link, but don't ever get beside yourself. in the palace when it comes to that. Now, maybe that's my fault because I've extended grace. But I want you to know I'm a bona fide Scorpio. You've been respectful. I've been respectful. But I can't let you tear up my chat like that. Now, if you want to come up and hit the link and we can go toe to toe about this, we can. Respectfully. Respectfully. Kicking it with Courtney.
Hey, Queen. Hey, panel. Hey, chat. I really don't have a whole lot. I just want to say I think Arion I think Martell goes in and out of reality, and he fantasizes about his former life with Melody and his children. And I think that Slaw just has a problem. She's trying to forever fill those shoes that Melody left behind in that house, and she just cannot. I think that I wouldn't be surprised if next week she popped up with a short blonde pixie cut because she's trying to replicate the image of Melody that Martell drills in her head. I think she is absolutely too far gone, absolutely deranged, delusional. I just think at this point, I don't know where her family is. I don't know if the whole family is slow and deranged, but I don't know if they've tried to set up interventions, but something needs to happen because the girl she's certifiable at this point. At this point, it's gone past like being petty, picking. You are certifiable and batshit crazy. And I just think that's what it is. I think that Martell makes her watch Melody's every move, probably makes her watch old family videos, probably always showing her pictures. And I think she's just trying to replicate Mel, and her obsession has changed from Martell, who she can never get his full attention because he will never let go of his wife. I think her obsession has transitioned from Martell now into Melody. And I need her mama. I need her mama on the line. I need a pastor. I need somebody that can perform an exorcism, something, because this is insane.
Oh, listen. So listen, I'm sorry about that. I was on mute. I appreciate everybody coming up to speak. Give me 1 second. If you've already spoken, what I need you guys to do is go ahead and drop down so I can get to the next people. Because it's blocked. I can't. We got to drop some people in order to get some people in.
All right, I just want to say one thing about Tasha K, and I'm gonna drop. I think that Tasha K at first, wanted to interview Mel, and I allegedly, in my opinion, and I think that when she got rejected, she felt the way. She felt like, who does she think she is? And I feel like Tasha K got a jealous streak in her, and she's jealous of Mel. And I think that she's willing to look like a fool because of jealousy. That's all I think it can be, because Mel never did nothing to this woman. I just don't get it. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, LaDawn. We appreciate you coming up. It's something to think about, you guys. SP, you're up next. Sharon, you're on deck, and I see everybody else. Just hold tight. Let me clear the way for everybody to get up here. SP, you got the floor.
So this is my first time in the chat. So hey everyone. Can you hear me? Because I'm not sure.
We can hear you.
Okay. So I knew Martell was crazy because I'm going back and watching season 1 and 2 where he actually operates in delusion. I do believe he's delusional, and he's fully indoctrinated Arion to do what he can't do, because he said it. He expected for Mel to come back
after 2 or 3 years. So I do believe what the previous person said. He has Arion looking, scrolling through her channels, looking at her live, seeing everything that she's doing, because ultimately he wants to get back with Mel. Just full delusional. But that's all I have to say.
Thank you for coming up. I love how you got to your point, short, quick, and to the point, but very effective. Thank you, SP. I love it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I see you, Divine Femme. Y'all, we gonna bring her up. We're gonna bring her up, y'all. Hold your horses. She's back here. Give me 1 second. Sharon White, you got the floor.
Hello, Queen Sheba and the mods. I want to remind people that this girl had been with Martell, been with him while he doing all the crazy things to Melody. She admitted it back when Melody finally filed for divorce, and they went. If you remember, they went. Martell took her to her birthday to Florida, and she was saying how Martell would get up in the morning, 6 a.m., call Melody, asking her who's there in the room with her, who's doing this, who's doing that, and they laughing about it. This is the same girl who on your YouTube are telling people that if people knew what they did, what they were doing, they'd be in jail by now. So this girl, she decided to be ride and die with this man, and she don't care. And her family probably had enough of her and just let it go. And we need to understand as well, when you get caught up in this much into it, where can she go? She knows she might go to jail. She admitted it. She might go to jail for this man, and she's okay with that. And I think that for her to go out, and now for her to go this deep in for someone else's wife, and this, even though they divorced, where it might be happening, she's still a wife, and she still was married to a police officer. Don't think they won't take her out. On the wife had to do is get an attorney and start crying, saying she feel in danger, because she is a police wife. She's also protected. And I think she don't really don't care. But as I said before, she don't care if she go to jail. She had done a lot more things, her and Martell together. They're a body and Clyde in the worst way. That's all I need to say.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for coming up. I'm gonna breeze through. I see everybody, y'all. This I don't know what's gonna happen. Go ahead and pour a glass of wine, because I feel the energy coming from y'all. I feel the energy coming from y'all, and I got a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion that it can get real disrespectful real quick. I hope not. But healthcare workers, what you got? And then I'm going to go ahead.
Hi, Queen. Hey, everybody on the panel. Hey, chat, Palace. Queen, this girl is batshit crazy. The girl is batshit crazy. She's obsessed with Melody's life, and he's given her every piece of artillery to try and go after Mel to get her life. Do you understand? What I'm saying is they have every right to go after her. I'm the first one, like others, to get on my soapbox and talk about protect Black women. But at this point, whatever she gets, I'm sorry. Now, ladies, we've seen this on the ID channel, Criminal Minds, and the rest of it. If you need to protect yourself, there are places that will train you to do so. If you know what I'm talking about, they will train you to support and protect yourself from crazy people like this person. Protect yourselves. Do the training and be ready. Do you understand? I'm gonna drop down, Queen, but that's all I pretty much wanted to say. I'm glad that you've invited Divine Femme up here, Queen. Like you, I'm a Scorpion Queen, to have this dialogue. Trina M, if you'd like to come up, I want to come up when you come up to be able to have a dialogue with you. Trina M, down in the chat. I'd like to have chats with you. Thank you, Queen.
All right, Trina. We dropped the link for you the other night when you were hating on Melody, and you said Melody was gonna get her ass beat. They're saying,
Yes.
come on up.
Come
Trina.
up. I want to speak with you, Trina. Come up. Let's have a chat. The other one's already up here, and Queen's going to be dialoguing with her. I want you.
This is what we finna do. Let me roll out. Let me tell y'all what we finna. I see everybody. I see everybody waiting. If everybody can just be patient, this is what we finna do. We're gonna go to talkative. We're gonna go to sin. Then we're gonna go to divine femme. And Lala, I want you to come behind divine femme. We good, everybody?
We good, Queen.
All right. That's how I want that order to go. Actually, we got talkative, sin, and then we're going to divine femme. And then Lala's going to be behind divine femme. Let's go. Talkative, you ready?
Yes. Hello, Queen. Hello, chat, Palace. I'm not going to keep you because I see you got work to do. And I've been drinking my wine the whole time. What I want to say is that Martell is using Slow Slaw to do what he can't do. He thinks that he's shielded by using her IG to do all this, to post that picture and anything else he wants. He doesn't understand that it's still third-party harassment and that he's now drawn her into it. And she is also now guilty of that. And so is Tasha K. The Alabama law on harassment, third-party harassment, actually has a provision for people posting part of the story on the internet. And that's what Tasha K did. She put out that order, even though it had been thrown out by the judge. So he thinks he's shielding himself because he uses women. And that's what he's doing. He's using her. She's an airhead and an idiot. And she is obsessed with Melody. And she probably sits there laughing while he's doing it. But they're just giving Melody more ammunition. That's all they're doing. So I just wanted to say that. And I'm going to drop down so you can do what you got to do.
All right. All right. Thank you, talkative. Sin, you got the mic, and then we're going to divine femme. Sin, you got the mic. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to skip over. I'm going to remove Sin. She might be asleep. You know, she had too much vodka the other night and she fell asleep and was. You all right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I had my mute button on. But I want everybody
Who's this? Is this Sin? Is this Sin?
Yeah. Yeah, this is me.
All right. You up tonight. All right. Go ahead.
I sure am, but I'm going to bed in a minute. But I want y'all to take a look at Arion's picture on this photo that Shiba has. And go back and look at the picture that she was taking with Martell. That girl has aged real bad. And you can tell she don't keep up with herself. But I pray to God that Martell gets locked up for Christmas and don't get to come out. Arion gonna be lost. But you know what? When you do wrong by people, karma is a bitch. That little old girl been holding on those braces for 15 years and never got them adjusted. But what goes around comes around, and I'm gonna say good night.
Oh, wait. What you sipping on tonight, Sin? I know you got that vodka in that cup.
Girl, I got some good vodka.
Yes. Yes. Go party in the chat. We're about to get down to it. All right. We're going to have a grown woman conversation.
All
Y'all
right,
ready?
take care.
All right, baby. Now let me
Bye-bye.
do this. We finna have a grown ass woman conversation. Do you ladies? Sin's gonna drop down. Let me give Aunt Debbie the honor of hanging on or going first. Aunt Debbie, would you like to go later or would you like to go first? Just out of respect for you as the matriarch of the palace.
I'll go last.
Okay. All right. This is what we're gonna do, ladies. Now we grown over here, Divine Femme. We're pretty strong women. We stand on our shit. And I know you were standing on your business in the chat. I need you to keep that same energy, respectfully. Define Femme, I'm going to give you the floor.
Hey, good evening, Queen Sheba. I'm returning energy in your chat. You know, I entered your chat. I said, "Good evening. Is Melody dating a married man?" That's the subject. That's what's in the blogs. That's what this video is about. And you can go look at the responses that came to me. And so I'm responding with equal energy. You know, when I come up and speak with you, you're respectful and I'm respectful. Your chat wanted to troll me, so I trolled them back. And so if the subject is that Melody is potentially dating a married man, wouldn't that make her a side chick? Because my comment that seems disrespectful is that Melody would be side chick of the year. She would get the side chick of the year award. That's actually not an original. I saw someone else say that and I thought it was funny. So just like we should never say what a man won't do, we don't know Melody. So why is it unbelievable that she could be dating a married man if she hasn't denied it? I'm just curious.
I know who has dated a married man.
Yeah,
Arion.
coleslaw. Yep.
Mhm. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, she did. And that was not a good thing to do.
Okay.
But this story is about Melody, right?
This story is about Arion coming after somebody's family. Coming after somebody's family that has nothing to do with her love triangle because she decided to fuck on a married man. That's what this is about over here.
Okay. So the viral story that I thought this was centered on was Tasha K's accusation that Melody's security guard is her boyfriend or she's dating him and he's legally married. I thought that was the viral story.
I haven't
That
covered that. I opened up earlier to say that I reached out to Melody to say this has to be deeper than an interview. What's up with you and Tasha? Because the way Tasha's coming at you, this can't just be about an interview that went south or left. I've never seen the interview, and I hope she responds to me. So I opened up on that. I can't speak on that yet because I see what
hmm
Tasha's saying. I inboxed Melody. I've yet to receive a response, and I said I'm gonna come back to it after I get a little bit more information. But a tonight is about a side chick that fucked on a married man, that ruined a
hmm
family, that's taunted the wife, and now taunting another wife and an innocent family. That's what tonight's conversation is about.
Got it. But it is based on Tasha K's story.
No, it's based on Arion's and Martell's behavior. Tasha K was nowhere to be found.
Well, the picture that Arion posted is a picture of Melody's security guard who she's allegedly having
Tasha
an
K had
affair
nothing to do
with.
with that though. Before that was all Martell. Tasha K was nowhere to be found two
Okay,
weeks
so
ago.
then Martell, I don't want to argue semantics, but the story is that Melody is potentially having an affair with a married man. That is the story. And so I just don't understand again the logic of why that is so impossible to be happening. I hope it's not happening, but it
Right.
could. It could be. And again, for the life of me, I don't understand this illogical thinking that happens where people are like, Melody would never do that. You don't know Melody. Like, we're fans of a TV show. I just want people to exercise logic. It could be possible. She hasn't denied it. We've seen video footage of them being flirty. We've seen her rubbing on his
Okay, hold
body.
on, hold on, hold on. What flirty?
hmm
Give us specific examples because I want to help you drive your point home, but it cannot be vague. Flirty. Give us a specific example of what you perceive to be flirty.
I mean, I think flirty behavior is anytime a woman is playing coy, when she changes her voice to speak to a man, when she rubs his body softly, when she's talking about the softness of his lips, even if it is in reference to her products, some of which I've actually purchased. There's this misconception that I have never supported Melody or I dislike Melody or I hate Melody. It's not true. I've got some Seventh Avenue in my bathroom. I supported her for a period of time. So it's flirty behavior. You can go on TikTok. There's a lot of footage of her and the security guard potentially being flirty. I'm not saying that
Based
she
on
is
your
messing
opinion
with the
though, right?
man.
Based
What
on
was
your
that?
opinion. based on your opinion and the boundaries that you have for yourself as a woman, correct?
Based on what's commonly referred to as flirty behavior.
Well, we only see the world as we are. So we got to keep it to you. Remember the other night you came on and I told you what are your expectations from the show and
Mm-hmm.
what's your tolerance and your boundaries? What have you developed an appetite for? And you started talking about Melody. And I said, that's why I purposely did not use Melody as an example
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted you and me to talk.
Yeah.
Based on you as a woman, what do you perceive to be flirty? Not everybody else, because like you said, our perceptions change as individuals. Do you perceive that Melody talking about how soft her product can make a man's lips? Because she also talked about how soft it can make a woman's lips and a woman's face. But when it comes to a male, is it considered flirting? Just out of
It,
curiosity.
what I'm saying is that there's examples of flirty behavior, and
Okay.
I mentioned a few examples: touching someone, the tonation of your voice, the way that you're looking at them, the context of what you're saying. I mean, there's examples of flirty behavior. Again, I'm not saying she's sleeping with the man, but what I'm saying is that we shouldn't apply a Jesus complex on a TV character and say it's completely impossible. It's not impossible. It is very possible. It could be a reality. And
It
if
could
it's
be.
found,
Mhm.
yeah, if it's found out to be true, then what? I mean, what if it's false?
But
Great.
until it is, it ain't. So
I
why are you
agree.
leaning more? Why are you leaning until it is? It ain't. We've all heard rumors about ourselves. I'm sure you've heard
Right.
some about you, not on YouTube. Until it is, it ain't.
I agree. But what I'm saying is that it is possible. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that I believe it. Now, based on past behavior, her silence is very loud. Melody is very quick to pull out her red phone and prove things with receipts. When people falsely accuse her of things, no matter how trivial it is, she will come out and deny accusations. I'm not saying that she has to do that, but I'm saying that there is information, there is evidence that can lead us to believe that this is possible. And the
I
moment
think
that we pretend otherwise, we're not being critical thinkers
you
from
see
my
what you want to
perspective.
see. When I say that, and I'm not talking about you. You see what you want to see in people. You want to see deceit, you see deceit. You want to see a good friend, a good lady, you see that. I think you see what you want to see. Can we both agree that you're not a Melody fan? If we can keep it real, and it doesn't matter that you're over here in a palace. If you were just to stand 10 toes down, can we agree that you don't really, you're not checking for Melody like that? Not to say you hate her, but you can do, can we
Right,
agree?
that is true. And I try and
Okay.
tell you that at the beginning of every conversation because I don't want to like railroad and have some kind of shock value. So I always say that at the very beginning of the conversation. Yes, that's absolutely true.
Okay. And I appreciate your honesty. I think one of the hardest things to do is to unsee what you want to see.
I don't think I want to see that about her. I don't think that just because I dislike her as a TV character that I want to see the worst from her. What I'm simply saying is that it could be true. I would say the same thing about Letitia. I would say the same thing about any TV cast member because I don't know them. All I'm saying is that it is possible. You know,
That's true. It
yeah,
could
where there's
be.
smoke,
But
there's
you
fire.
typed
Yeah.
it in the
And
chat. So it's one thing to say, you know what, that's a possibility. You never know what people are capable of. It's another to type it in the chat to say, is she the side chick? Now that's a whole different kind of energy where it goes from here to the heart to the fingers to the chat. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I
Like,
was
and
trolling. I was trolling a little bit because they were
thank you.
trolling.
Thank
Yeah. Oh,
you.
oh, absolutely. Yeah. But like I said, I was greeted with that energy, so I was just returning it. That's all.
But
But I
you
was
weren't greeted
definitely
with that
trolling.
energy from Melody. See, you
Well,
got to go against the energy that you're up against. Melody ain't did you nothing. If you really think about it, Melody ain't in a chat going back and forth with you.
yeah, I had to press mute for a second.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
well,
You good.
yeah, what was the last thing you said?
I said, yeah, you may have been greeted with that energy in the chat because to be honest with you, they're looking for your why. And that's neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, I think the problem is you always take your argument back to Melody instead of standing on just the argument. You come for the lady.
But that was the argument. That was the subject, Queen Sheba. I mean, that was my very first comment. My very first comment was is Melody having an affair with a married man? Because that is the center of the topic. So that's what we were discussing. It wasn't, it's not insulting. That's literally the topic. I know that we're talking about an extension of it by focusing on Arion, but the subject is this
Hmm.
accusation about Melody. So that was my initial comment. So then when I got all of the trolling responses, then yes, I did indulge in some trolling. Not
I
really
want to
my
ask you.
thing. Yeah, I prefer dialogue, but you're right.
I
Yeah,
got you.
that
Are
side
you
chick of the
married?
year.
Just out of curiosity, and this is not an. I'm just curious. Are you married?
No,
Have you ever been married?
I have.
Okay.
And I have
Okay.
experienced something very similar to Melody.
Okay.
And I bonded with her for that for a period of time until I
Okay.
saw a different side of things. And then,
What changed for you? What changed for you? Not Melody, but what changed for you?
so I was speaking about this earlier. I believe that when you experience traumatic things in life, that is where you create your light. That is where you create your strength. I believe Melody represented that very well. And I used to share her stories. I used to really be an advocate for how she was very resilient and she bounced back from that breakup. But then I noticed that she was trying to drag other people down. I saw the way that she was hurting others. I saw that she was spreading her darkness to others that, from my perspective, didn't deserve it. And that is when I was like, oh no, that's not, I cannot support this. I can't support someone who believes that misery loves company and wants to bring the same type of pain that they're experiencing to other women, especially Black women. And so when
Gotcha.
I saw her doing that to multiple people, that's when I became a little anti Mel, at least her
How did
brand.
How did you find out your husband was cheating on you?
I don't necessarily need to go into all of that because my voice is very distinctive to people who know me. So I'm gonna make that
I got
choice that Letitia did, and I'm gonna protect my personal life.
you. Okay.
But I will say that I know that there's no greater pain than knowing that the person you love has created life with another person. That is a permanent manifestation of betrayal. And there's nothing worse than that. And so that's why I'll always have some empathy for Mel, despite my disdain for how I believe she treats others.
My
I can
okay.
relate to her to that degree.
My second question to you as a woman, would you rather have known or not known?
I would have rather have known. I mean, I want to live a life of truth. So for
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Even if it came by way of somebody else telling you?
I always want to operate in truth, no matter
Okay.
what. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So somebody brings it to you that your husband is being dishonest with you. For you, it's truth. But if Melody does it, it's darkness and demonic.
Can you rephrase that? I'm not sure what you're asking.
Yeah. So when you gave an example of Melody telling the other ladies to pull up to examine what could be going on is demonic and is darkness. But I just asked you if you wanted to know if your husband was cheating on you. You said yes, I would want to know the truth. What's the difference between Melody telling her friends the truth and your friends telling you the truth?
Well, there's a difference in motive. If I have a friend who wants to tell me the truth, they're not going to wait until we're on a nationally syndicated television show to tell me this while they're in the crux of their own pain. They're going to tell me this with love and compassion in a way that empowers me to make the decision that I want to make for my own marriage. They're not
Okay.
going to tell me this in front of the entire world.
Okay. And you feel like Letitia gave her love and compassion when she said that's why your husband bought her a BMW?
I
Do you feel like
believe that
Melody?
I, I believe that Letitia was retaliating on Melody's insinuation that Marcel was cheating on Letitia. And I think she
Melody
had every
didn't
right
say
to do that.
anything until Letitia said that's why your husband's cheating on you. I know you came in late in the game and you said you started the season late, but Letitia initiated and drew first blood.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
And what I said was I didn't watch season one, but I started on season one and I got caught up. What
Okay.
happened, and when I left out of your chat the other night, people were in the chat saying things like, Melody didn't expose Martell's cheating, Letitia did that. No, Letitia spoke about it in the confessionals. And we know
Okay.
that confessionals are not filmed the same time that they're filming scenes. So once that subject was brought up and they had this conversation at the Galentine event, once that affair was brought to the television show, it is open reign for the cast to discuss it because they are filming a reality TV show.
I
Melody
think you
made
need
that
to go
decision.
back and watch it though, because Letitia brought it up at the table when her and Melody were at a coffee spot. I think you got to, and I'm not saying that you, I think there's so many seasons that you made that may have slipped your mind of how that occurred in chronological order, but Letitia drew first blood. We're just talking about compassion for Black women. And I'm only saying it because you brought it up. You said, I would want to know the truth. I would want you to give me a little bit of empathy, a little bit of softness. Letitia did not do that for Melody.
She didn't do that after Melody said, you might want to roll up when Marcel is at the club. You might want to roll up and see what he's doing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Letitia made the comment saying, you know, if there's something that you know about my marriage, I would expect you to tell me. And Letitia said, figure it out. And Mel said, figure it out yourself. You don't
Said that
believe anything that
after.
I tell you anyways. What
But
was that?
before then, Letitia Bright said that's why your husband had matching BMWs. That's a small part. I think you want to go back. And it's not even like you said, we're not going to get in some semantics, but we hear him. I just think you have a problem with Melody, and that's okay. But you
Oh,
got to lead with that.
I do lead with it. I lead with it at the beginning of every time we've spoken, Queen Sheba. I absolutely have a problem with her, and I just explained why. Why? And I think everyone should go back and watch that. I challenge everyone to go back and watch that
Okay.
episode, and that, you know, those couple of episodes, and we can decide who brought up cheating and insinuations that other couples were cheating first. It was also at the dinner when Melody was implying that Martell didn't begin cheating until he started hanging out with the Scotts. And
That's true.
Kimmy raised the question and said, so what is the implication there? Me as a woman, that's not what I don't believe that's being compassionate. That is a person who is in darkness. That is misery loving company. I'm not going to go to a woman and make any statements that implies that their husband is cheating on them simply to justify why my husband might have cheated on me. That's not
But you said
compassion.
you wanted to know if your
But
husband's
that is
cheating on you. You
of
said
course, of
you would
course,
want
but it
to
should come
know
from a good
if
place.
you said I
That's
would want to know.
of course, but if it's coming from a friend, I'm going to want it to come from a place of compassion, not a place of pain and
You're
misery
gonna be
loving
hurt no matter. Let
company.
me tell you something about pain. You're gonna be hurt no matter what.
Of course. And I, like I said, I have experienced that. But in my pain, I never sought to spread my pain to others. I never sought to go to my married friends and try to imply that their husbands are also cheating on them. If that's something that I'm going to do, I'm going to choose to do that upon having knowledge of it. I'm not going to
So
wait until I'm in a hurt space and I want to bring other people down with me.
I want to say of all the things that Melody has done for the community, has done for others, all you can resonate on is she mentioned that somebody may have been cheating and I don't like her. Is that fair?
No, it's not fair because we're not talking about her philanthropy. I
Well, I'm
admire her
talking about it.
philanthropy.
The woman is all inclusive because you're all inclusive. I can't pick and choose what I like. If we're talking about the good and the bad, you can't see you're picking what you don't like. You see what you want to see. If you don't like her, you don't like her. I'm talking about everything that encompasses a woman, that makes you, the divine femme. I'm sure you chose that name for a reason because it's representative of who you are. What if I tore it apart and just had me? That's not fair to you. That means something is symbolic. So how do we forget about all the goodness and the
We
wholeness? And say,
don't.
I don't like the fact that in season 2, 6 years ago, you hinted that Marceau could be cheating.
That hasn't stopped. Season 2 is an example of what happened in your chat the other night. It hasn't stopped. There's a consistent pattern of Melody attacking other women, whether it's on social media or on a television show. That's one example. This is
I
a
want
pattern of behavior.
okay. There's a pattern of behavior always on all sides on Love and Marriage Huntsville. My question to you, how do you just see Melody and you miss everything else?
I don't. We're not talking about everything else.
Okay, but you show up. We do. We talked about everything else yesterday on Monday. We're talking about Arion today. We're talking about Martell, but you manage to go back to Melody all the time. Even when I asked you about yourself the other night, I was specifically asking you about your boundaries, your tastes, what keeps you tuned into the show, what's a no-go for you, and you talked about Melody.
Because your question was centered on a broken marriage, and that was the topic.
Okay.
That's why I thought you were trying to bring a point home. You asked me a lot of questions without driving it home to a point. So I was assuming, that was an assumption on my part, that you were trying to find out how I empathize with her, because you were asking me questions about, do we have parallel lives? Have I ever experienced this? It's not
Okay.
that is why I thought that was the point of your questions. I didn't understand what your
That's
goal
okay.
was.
Let
Yeah.
me pause. I want Lala. Lala, I said you can go to Divine Film. Are you good? Are you comfortable?
I'm good. I don't have a whole lot of time, but I can stay on
Okay.
for a few more minutes.
Drop down at your leisure.
Okay.
Lala, you have the mic.
Hello, good. Well, it's good. It's morning for me, so good morning, Queen Sheba and Palace and everybody up here. I have nothing to say to this lady that's just been talking a whole lot of rubbish. I don't argue with unstable creatures. Let's keep it real. If you have an issue with Melody, you have an issue with Melody. I just have one question, and one question is: are you the teacher in your marriage? Is that why you so pressed and obsessed and talking the way you're talking about Melody every time? I've seen you a couple of times in this chat talking rubbish. You come here to troll, and then you come here all on on the live acting all uppity and so full of yourself, and you're above. You ain't above nothing. You in the palace talking shit like we ain't fans that watch the show. We don't put Melody on a pedestal. We don't do any of that. We support women. We support women that has been through a traumatic experience, that has been harassed for the last 4 years by her cast, her ex-psycho husband, and his side chick. That's why we here and we band together and support that lady. Maybe you don't have no understanding of that because you don't get support. So I ain't got nothing to say to her. But on the topic at hand regarding Arion, for me, she's obsessed, Queen. She's been obsessed. And the reason why she's obsessed, she was sold a dream by Martell that he's the lead, he's the businessman, he's got the money, he's made all the moves, and he's the boss. Clearly, he's not, because she's broke, destitute, and looks desperate. And like you said, she comes across as a puppy, a sad puppy, running after his owner. So she's been sold this dream, and now she's regretting it. And she has no choice but to follow his lead, because otherwise, to her, she's failed the last 13 years in this relationship with this man, and she has nothing to show for it. Melody doesn't need to respond to this madness. She has a lawyer. That lawyer is going to deal with it. Whatever that hoe ass crazy trick that, is looking for clout and using Melody for clout because she's mad Melody turned her down for an interview, is receipts, I guarantee you, is nothing but court documents that we've already seen, that's already been thrown out, regardless of regarding the fact that, allegedly she's having an affair with a security guard. So we don't really care for that. And any other receipts that she has will help Melody in her court case, because this man is harassing her through a third party. So that's why I want people to just kick back, pause, and let Melody do her thing. Right now, she's in LA preparing for her reunion. Her reunion, a show that she created, a show she pays. These people get paid to be on because of her. Without her, they'd be still living a bum ass fake life that they're trying to continue to live now. So she's on that show, getting prepared for that, while people are up here trying to discredit her and say things bad about her for what reason? Prove that she's not cheating with a man. She ain't got to prove shit, boo. Prove you prove why she needs to prove that for what? Who are you? Who are you to prove anything to? Do you understand? She'd been through it. The man cheated on her. She gave him a chance, had a baby on her, left, started her business again, supports her beautiful 4 children, right? Does a lot for her community. And on top of that, she's a multi-millionaire. She ain't no bum like Martell, who can't pass his bloody home building license. She ain't no bum like the side chick that has to work in a nursing home. And there's nothing wrong with working in a nursing home. But come on now, let's keep it real. They're on 2 different levels. She ain't got to prove shit to nobody. What she got to do is provide the evidence to her lawyer and win. And I pray that she wins her full custody of her children. I pray Martell and his whole bag side chick go to jail where they belong. They're unstable. They're harassing this woman. She can't live in peace. So it's okay for him to go out there, cheat, sleep with countless of women, get a mistress pregnant. That's okay. But God forbid she starts to talk to somebody else, she's automatically cheating on it with a married man. That's not it. We already know Martell is a jealous piece of shit. We know he's a psycho. We know he's a narc. Why? Because he tried to do this before with another guy, and it turned out not to be true. This man is obsessed. A narc is obsessed with Melody because she left him. That was not part of the plan. So don't come here with madness about Melody, because she's trying, she lives, she fought for her peace, and she's still fighting for this day. Until you're in her shoes, get the hell on out of here. And that's all I have to say, Queen.
Oh, damn. Damn. Damn in my Florida Evans voice. I'm Debbie. I want to give you the pleasure and the honor of stepping in if you're ready. If not, whenever you're ready. Aunt Debbie. Okay, I'm gonna come back to Aunt Debbie. Let me go, Aunt Debbie.
I'm here.
Okay, I want to give you the honor and the pleasure of having the floor.
I feel like this. Your thumbnail clearly tells what you're talking about. It's all right to not to like a person. But if you see that this man's paramour, girlfriend, whatever she is attacking and have been attacking this woman and her children. And as a woman, you can't understand. All you could see is that this is about Melody that's supposed to be having a relationship with a bodyguard, and you don't know whether it's true or not, but you saying there's a possibility. This is not about that. This is about a woman who's on the attack of another woman and also attacking her employee. Now that's what I got from this. To me, you putting your own self into something because you have not dealt with your issues. And that's all right. Still heal, but don't project onto other women. Now, with the paramour, cold slop, this has gotten out of hand. And this is what happens when you let a side chick go too damn far. Now it's out of hand. Now she needs to be stopped. She'll end up in jail or hurt. All for a man that don't care nothing about you. Cause it's clear to me that Martell is using this woman to get back at his ex because she don't want him. And he can't use her no more. And anytime you step that low to attack a woman, her children, her employee, because you don't have, or because you want to look good in this man's eyes, when you know he clearly don't give a damn about you, something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. And she need to get her some help. Because at the rate she going, that's a police officer. Like you say, he got people. She need to watch her step. And Martell ain't gonna be around to he don't even care. Because if he cared something about you, he wouldn't put you in this position. And to me, this is his way of getting out of saying he did what he did by having her do it to say that she did it. This man is clearly don't care nothing about this woman. He only cares for self. And it's a shame that she's too stupid to know it.
Woo. Listen, before I go, thank you, Aunt Debbie. They say you cooking. Aunt Debbie is very well respected here in the palace. We treat our ladies of wisdom with the utmost respect. Not to say we don't push back, because they can take it. Before I go to Mo, before I go to So Crafty Line, Miss J in Progress, follow me, Black TV, Cheryl Howard. I want to give the Divine Femme a chance to react if she feels like she should or need to, if there's anything that was misconstrued before I go on.
Hey, no, nothing. I mean, I appreciate the ladies and their responses, but I mean, I'm good. I'm good.
Awesome. Awesome. That's just
Yeah.
kind of what we do here. We roll with it and we wait and we see what's coming down the pipeline. All right. She's
Yeah,
good
I
to
definitely came. I did not. I was not here from the beginning, so I didn't realize you guys were
Oh,
talking about the wife of the security guard. I saw the
of the
thumbnail. Yeah, I definitely made an
law
assumption
enforcement
that.
officer. Yeah, and the
Yeah,
bodyguard.
I was not
Mhm.
here for any of the discussion. I got here just before I came up on the link. When I made that first comment in your chat was when I first joined the conversation. So
Oh, girl, you got to get a feel. You got to know where you look. Yes. Okay.
you're
You
right.
walked
You're
through
right.
that.
But listen, I respect your palace, Queen Sheba. Your community definitely does not value my presence. So I'm not gonna be just popping up in your lives. Like that's I'm not gonna make a habit out of this. I do just
Bless
I
you.
am a little triggered by the lack of logic, I think sometimes, and I just like to question things. Like this notion that something is completely impossible, I just don't really understand that. So that's what I was really tackling. But I realized that's not even the topic. So my
Well, you have
apologies if
to
I derailed the
remember,
conversation.
so you can't be triggered by others' people way of thinking. That's why it's good to frolic in other places, because when you hang with people that think the way you think, they're on the same page. That's why we have an open dialogue here without cursing people out, without being too disrespectful, because you got to be careful when you frolic and what you deem to be normal, you only know what you know. And then when you come out to play with 53,000, you say, I'm triggered because they have no logic. It's you versus 53.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. I'm not impacted by things that strangers are
I
saying
got
to
you.
me. Yeah,
But you did say the lack of knowledge, the lack of logic. Come on now. And I think you're the minority.
yeah, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I like to travel the road less traveled. I'm definitely good with that. Yeah, I don't want to
But
be in
it's
a
a
majority
judgmental
when it comes to
statement
this crowd.
but it's judgmental. So you perceive that if it doesn't align with you, that it's wrong. And there's no right and wrong. When we think about on a spiritual level, there's a lesson or there's opportunities to learn. That's it. Collaborate, to think, to talk, to dialogue. And I want to challenge you to get out of that. To not be so
I
fixated on either or. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I
And to
don't know,
not
Queen Sheba. I gotta disagree. I think that for
okay.
anyone to say what a person would never do is just wrong. You should never
But
say
nobody
so
said
and
that today.
what was
Remember,
that?
you just pulled up. You weren't here in the beginning. So you
No,
missed
but
a
a lot
great
of all of the comments, all of the responses to my question in your chat was that Melody would never do that. Absolutely not. Melody is not a side chick. She's not messing with a married man. There's no way that
But
is
that's
happening.
called a perceived notion in psychology. What you're talking about is perceived, is not real. And when people start talking about what they think and what they see, they get locked up for that and get placed in crazy houses, depending on how deep it is, the vision. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Right here, we're just on YouTube, we're just talking. But if you were to go
Right.
all the way left with it and create a story, that can get people placed in the middle. That's why there's a neutral road. And I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Like, hey, you can never say what nobody will or won't do because only they know what they will or want. I'll give you
Right.
that. But you're
Yeah, I'm
right.
encouraging. Yeah, I'm encouraging that neutral road. I'm encouraging people to think with a little more neutrality and not
But
be
we're not
so
trying to stay there.
polarized.
We're not trying to stay there and imagine that because it's not a reality. You get what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
not a reality.
Okay. All
That's
right.
all.
Well, have a great
Yeah.
evening. And I'll see you
Yeah.
if there is the next time in the future. I promise, guys, I won't come back.
Girl,
I
you can
will.
come back. Come on now. It's gonna make you stronger. It's like working out. You got a little sore muscles today. You'll be all right. Go soak in some Epsom
Oh
salt.
no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not trying to break people's peace. There's a lot of
You'll be
emotions
all
in the
right.
chat. Yeah, I don't
We
want to
know
break I don't want to disturb people's pieces. There's some triggered people
we
out
know how to
there.
fight. You know how to fight. We know how to fight. You all right. It's gonna make you stronger.
Gotcha. All right, have a
It'll
good
make
night.
you too. All right, Mo, you've been waiting. Mo, I want to jump to you, then Cheryl Howard. Mo, thank you for
Good,
waiting.
good evening, all. So I've lived this story. Let me just begin with that, and not ashamed because it's a testimony of what God brought me through. Just a couple of things I just want to touch on because first and foremost, I respect, her opinion. However, um, a lot of projection that was being done. Um, I don't understand how one would say, oh, I'm against black women doing that to others, putting others down or saying that, but yet you're here projecting that same narrative against Melody just because you don't like her. It comes across to me, and I'm telling you, I'm a recipient of this. I've lived this for a long time. I lived this. And the energy that was presented, and again, I'm not trying to disrespect her at all, but it didn't come across as a wife. It came across as the other woman. And that possibly wasn't the chosen one. Or I'll say the reason why I say that is from my example is that I was, and when I felt like I couldn't deal anymore and courts and all that was involved, I chose to walk away. Took it wasn't easy. However, just the similarities that I see with Arion is that because I chose to walk away and I refuse to allow the narcissistic behavior anymore or believe the lies, that when he ended up
Hold
actually
on. Were you the side chick or the wife?
the wife. Actually,
Okay,
I
got
wasn't. We were engaged to be married. I wasn't yet the wife.
you. Okay.
And just to give an example, there was no child brought into the relationship, but um again, the side piece or side female, I'm not even gonna say side piece, side female wanted me to know. And, we were engaged. And, it was, I mean, I can recall it like it was yesterday, and I don't want to hold up that line because I know everybody else wants to talk. I actually just very briefly happened to be shopping. I didn't know about her. I didn't know her, never seen her before, couldn't pick her out of a lineup. She knew who I was, though, and approached me. And it is crazy because even after the relationship was severed, I would get letters. I would see her sitting outside of my house, driving past. I would get letters. I can remember being in a bad car accident and her sending me a letter saying I should have died in the car accident. Now, this is the side female. They ended up getting married, and I'm gonna tell you how God, well, you know how God works, but they ended up getting married, and you have him, but yet you're still focused on me. But what happens is she only had him physically, she didn't have him mentally and spiritually. So the soul tie that we had, she was threatened by that. And that's what's going on with Ariel. She knows that there's a soul tie, good, bad, or indifferent, between Melody and Martell, narcissist or not. And she knows that what he feels for Mel and what's there that can be broken by God, Arion is threatened by that. She's threatened by the history. She's threatened by all of that. And no baby can bring it. It just can't bring that. It cannot bring. So it can't solidify anything. You're the mother of his son, unfortunately. And the baby's not a sin, but the act was created in sin because what you did was she not only committed a sin against Melody, but she committed a sin against God. That marriage was built on the principle of God. Whether you were equally yoked or not, God was in it. So she's not, no, he could marry her and no good is even ever going to come from that. So the young lady that was talking, she was projecting, and to me, you know, and I don't know her, no disrespect, but I think you need to heal from the trauma you experienced. It's a process that you have to go through. You have to open yourself up. You have to be open, because you not liking a woman and stating that, you know, I used to empathize with her and now I don't. My thing is, you have to look at yourself. What made you change? What made that change for you? So to me, it doesn't exemplify a wife who experienced it. It exemplifies several things. Actually, you could be a wife that has not healed from the trauma yet, so you're not over it, but you got to do the work to get over it. You got to allow God to do that in you so that you can be whole. Because if you do the work and you're whole, you wouldn't be sitting up here bad mouthing Melody, because you've experienced it. And I'm telling you, that's not that there, when you experience that, is a brokenness that I would never want to wish on my enemy. That's something I wouldn't want to wish on my enemy. So for you to come here and belittle her like that, a woman that you don't know, but yet you speak in a second voice so eloquently and so softly, as if you don't have venom in you. There's venom there. I was looking at your comments I was looking at your responses in the comments. There's venom there. And there's venom there because you haven't healed. Because I'm not going to hate every woman or speak poorly of every woman because of my experiences and what I've experienced.
What would be your final takeaway for her? Like, if you had to sum it all up in 10 seconds or less.
Okay. I just think she really needs to heal and do the work. I think she needs to kind of stay out of the chats until she can actually really see what's going on. You can't change thumbnails to be, or the narratives to be, what you want them to be. And you can't project because, you know, people don't feel the way you feel. And lastly, I just want to say, no one in the chat needs you to encourage them for neutrality. We just need you to evolve a little bit. That's all. Be open-minded. And that's it.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Mo.
You're welcome.
Thank you. There's a party in the chat. They are waiting to love on you. Mo's going to drop down. She brought it. Cheryl Howard. Actually, let me go to Cheryl and then So Crafty Lion. Cheryl Howard, welcome.
Hi, Queen, Palace, and everybody. How you doing?
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, babe. How y'all doing in Palace? How y'all doing?
Come
Hi,
on,
my
Cheryl. You
darling
got to run the
Cheryl.
play.
How you
Yes,
doing?
run the
Good.
play,
I'm
girl.
doing
They
good.
waiting for their time.
Right. And I got 3 questions. The first question is, hey, Paramore / whore, where your wedding pics at? Oh, I forgot. You don't have any. Because who gonna marry you? Nobody. Who gonna put a ring on your finger? Nobody. So you need to sit down and shut up. I got 3. The second question. Hey, Tasha K, $2 Tasha. Did you run Cardi B her money yet? While you worried about Melody and Martell and what Jason doing? Did you run Cardi B her money? Because she need her money. Bitch, get her money. Don't worry about what Melody doing and nobody else doing. Get her money. You owe money. Stop hiding money, allegedly. Give her money. And number 3,
Hold on.
Martell.
Before number 3, hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on, because you just said Tasha K. I be damned. Hold on. Girl, we are going live tomorrow morning. These fucking screenshots I just got.
Oop.
Tasha K, you have been exposed. You
Ooh,
have
baby.
Listen, Melody Cherie. Go ahead.
Ooh.
We going live tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tasha
right.
K, you done fucked up. Okay.
Right. That's what I
Okay.
said. Like
Go
Menace to
ahead.
Society. Like the cop in Menace to Society. You know fucked up, right? You know fucked up. Because at the end of the day, you need to be worried about getting Cardi B her money. Because she's tired of running behind you and she's tired of you hiding money in offshore accounts. Get her money. Get her money, bitch. Get her money. And number 3, Martell, what you gonna tell the judge on December 2nd? What you gonna tell the judge that you had a third party harassing Melody? What you gonna tell the judge? Because all of this stuff you just did and you had her do, that's going to the court. That's going to the judge. You've already gotten convicted. You're in trouble, Martell. You violated your probation. You're not supposed to have any third parties harassing her. You're not supposed to harass her, and you can't have a third party harassing her at the end of the day. And lady, for the lady that just came up here, where your proof at? You got video? Where's your proof that she's sleeping with him? Where's your proof? I don't give a fuck about your intuition. Your intuition, your opinion is like an asshole. We all got one. Where is your proof? That's why TK is in the situation she in, because she defamed somebody's character. And now she got 4 million reasons why she should have kept her mouth shut. So if you don't have proof, video, audio, or proof that Melody's sleeping with him, why are y'all so worried about where her vagina is? Why are y'all worried about her kitty cat? Why are y'all worried about it? Who you sleeping with? Lady, who you sleeping with? You worry about who she's sleeping with. Don't worry about it. Have proof. That's why TK is in the situation that she's in. Paramour / whore, get you some, stop being, all you're good for is sticking, not wifing. Nobody's gonna wife you. Nobody. Not even the man that had you on the bench and under the bench, on top of the bench, on the side of the bench. He still ain't married you yet. Who gonna marry you? Nobody. That's all I gotta say.
Nobody, baby.
Exactly.
Thank you, girl. Oh, nobody. Listen.
Nobody.
Hold on. Y'all, Tasha, now I know the problem. I knew it had to be deeper than a damn interview. Screenshot, baby, receipts are receipting, Tasha K. You got caught slipping. I'm going to expose that shit tomorrow morning. We going live.
Ooh.
Let me go to So Crafty Lion.
Wait, hey Queen. I was listening to the lady that was on there, and she lost me for a minute. I felt like I was taking a claim or something because she kept going into logic and things like that. And I'm like, okay. First of all, let me say with Martell, I think he thinks that maybe by taking AC with him to those functions that the judge will believe he's in some type of serious relationship, but nobody's gonna buy that. Nobody's falling for that. No one's convinced. She's just doing your dirty work, and you're in trouble, just like everyone else has said. You're already in trouble. It's not gonna work. As for the lady, a divine femme, one of the things that stuck out to me and that I heard her say that I could not get past was that she had been through this situation like Mel, and she had even kind of developed a relationship, I thought she said, with her ex's mistress. Like a film, she said something like that. They had developed some type of connection. So how is it that you could develop some type of connection with this person who actually destroyed your life or who helped destroy your life, and you're pissed at Mel? You're talking about logic and you keep talking about semantics, but there's absolutely no logic in that because you're mad at Mel like she's the one your husband had the affair with. So where's the logic in that? Because every time you said something, she kept talking about logic and throwing logic at the palace. But there's no logic in the fact that you developed a relationship with the person who broke up your life, but you're mad at the person that you keep trying to remind. I mean, you're mad at Mel, who you keep trying to remind us we don't even know. Well, you don't know her either, but you're pissed at her and you can't get past it. And I could not get past that part, because talking about something not making any sense, that makes zero sense to me. And for everything she complained about is what she was doing. You're talking about misery loves company, but she's miserable. And you're here. You're here and you're mad at people that aren't miserable like you are. Because we are come together and we like someone and we don't see misery in her, and you're bothered by that. So everything she said just kind of rubbed me, and I thought the whole semantics and logic thing was it was a really bad bluff and smokescreen. And I just wanted to say, maybe you need to re-look at the definition of logic and semantics because I don't think you understand it. That was where I got stuck.
Who is that?
Me.
Who
I
is
got
me?
So crafty lion.
Oh, okay. Because your voice changed. Listen, I got it. Okay, go ahead. Yes. I was like, wait a minute,
No,
who is that?
no, it's me. I don't know how I usually sound, but no, I just got stuck on her, you know, her kind of trying to insult everybody with their, her being logical and I'm like, there's absolutely no logic in what you're talking about. You became friends with your husband's mistress and you're mad at Mel. So
Girl, she said hold on now. I done missed that. Miss
she
Divine
said
Fam.
something to the effect of,
Now, y'all not finna lie on that lady. Hold on.
no,
Let me
she
tell
said something to the effect of she had this experience and
Oh my God.
she said something to the effect that she had an experience and she even came to know that person or something like that, but she had to remove herself from that because there was a bunch of BS attached to it. She
Miss
said
Divine
something like
Fam. Hold on, Miss Divine Fam.
that.
Let them lie on you on this panel now. Y'all not finna do that. Hold on. Hold on. Now, y'all not finna lie on her while she not here. Hold on, Miss Divine Fam. Miss Divine Fam. Can you at least clear that up? That you was not friends with the mistress? Because I don't
She
like people
said,
lying on folks when they not here.
nah, I'm not lying on that lady. She said, and then friend might not be the right word, but she said that she developed like a whatever, like a familiarity or whatever it was, but she had to remove herself from it because it like go back and listen to that part. I
Hold
promise
on,
you.
Miss Divine Fam.
That
Don't
part
we
you're
not finna
right.
do that. We not finna
No,
do
she's
that.
right on that part, Queen. She did say that.
She said,
But I think
I
she was
know
saying
it.
she
Yeah,
Hold
had a
on. No,
bond
she
with
didn't.
Melody.
yes, she did.
And did.
She did,
I'm
and
Miss
sure
from
she
Divine
that
did.
part,
Show
Fam.
did. Show did.
she did,
Miss Divine
and
Fam. Hold on, Miss Divine Film. Can you come back to the chat? Or you sleep?
I got stuck right there. And I kept waiting for somebody to say something like, did anybody hear that part? Or am I know I'm slightly crazy.
I
I
heard
Miss
it.
might even be
Divine
totally
Film.
crazy.
He said
Well,
it.
But
They
she
say you
said it.
walking in
okay.
absence salt. Hold on. Now you're not gonna lie on her so crafty liar.
Oh
You're
no.
not gonna do that.
She said it. She said it. We
She
heard
did.
her.
Okay.
Yeah, she said
Thank
it.
you. I need some backup. I broke out
The
of the
girl was up
sweat.
here chatting
Oh
garbage
my
the
God.
whole entire
Let me give a
time.
mic to Miss J in progress. I know y'all ain't lying on that lady.
No, they are not. And did. She said it. She
She did.
absolutely said it and did and did. what's what's up, y'all? Listen, this is very triggering for me because this lady. All right. First of all, I consider myself a logical person. So let's fact check first, Miss Divine, because she said some stuff that I didn't. I'm not flying. I'm not gonna let fly. Melody said to Tisha in that conversation that you wouldn't believe me anyway, which led me to believe that she had already discussed this with Tisha off camera. And if we really want to be technical about it, Martell and Miss Wanda are the people who started talking about Marceau's cheating before Melody even said it on camera, period. And when she said it on camera, it was at that dinner or at that lunch when Letitia approached her about what Martell said in a very confrontational way. And then that's when Letitia proceeded to talk about the bins and all of that after Melody said, you wouldn't believe me anyway, pull up. So I don't want to derail that, but let's fact check. And also, Melody does not address everything, but she waited for a long time to say anything about the rest of the cast who have been effing with her for a very long time. And also, um, when it comes to Martell in this custody case, she very rarely addresses it because she has said multiple times
she didn't want to discuss this stuff because it's dealing with her babies. So let's just put that out there first. Second, for the subject at hand, because that's what you were talking about, Arion and her bullshit. Sorry, excuse me. Everybody can make poor choices. Trust me. I understand making poor choices. I've made them. But whoever the lady was who said side chicks knew their place, shut the fuck up. When you know you wrong, go have some shame about your shit and be the fuck quiet. You don't ever bother the wife. Have some anonymity or something, because you should be ashamed of what you're doing. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't have no shame about your shit when you know you fucking wrong, that's why I can't get down with Arion at all. She is a dissy bitch. So that's what my problem is. That, and so for Miss Divine, that's empowerment versus judgment. You judging Melody for how she's responding to some people that are coming for her and talking about her shit and getting a check for talking about her shit and not talking about their own. But when you talk about poor choices, people have made poor choices, and that's fine. I've done plenty of shit that I'm not proud of, but I also know you don't fuck with nobody's wife, nobody's family. Don't do that shit when you fucking wrong as hell. So I'm like sitting here looking like he's used her, Martell has used her to continue to harass Melody. We have proof that Arion did what she did. We have absolutely no proof that Melody is sleeping with this person, only because Martell said it, and he's a known fucking liar. So what are we talking about here? That's all I need to say. And I'm gonna drop down because that's some bullshit. This is silly. Okay, that's all.
Oh, thank you, Miss J. Thank you. And so crafty line. I'm still stuck on y'all talking about Miss Divine. Y'all, I don't like people lying on people now. Now look. Miss Divine, I did not hear Miss Divine say she bonded with the mistress.
She did. She said it.
No,
Nobody's
I didn't
lying
see
on
bond with
her.
the mistress. She said
Miss
she bonded
Divine,
with
you got to come
Melody.
back now. You come back for everything else, and you hear what you want to hear. Let me put that back because I did not hear that, Miss Divine. Now I'm putting it back in there, Miss Divine. Please come back, baby, come back. You can listen. You can blame it all on me. I didn't hear that when I was listening.
She said it.
She said it.
No, ladies, I heard her say she
Wow.
bonded with
And then
Melody,
after she
not the
said it,
side chick.
after she said it, and then that's why that was really, it was like after she said that, and then a couple of people after that, Lala came on there and just like shredded her. And I was thinking, thank you, because how could you say that and then be so mad at Melody? Like, what's happening? Like, did
Damn.
this really just happen? I mean, did it happen?
And
Like,
then
Follow
she
me,
got
Black
no
TV.
proof.
Did you hear that? Bad Apple, you're up next. Follow me, Black TV. You ready? Follow me, Black. If not, I'm going to Bad Apple and Sugar and Uniboo.
I
Yes,
heard.
Uniboo is back.
Sorry about that. I fell off for a moment. I don't know if you're waiting on my comment, but the lady Jessica, hey girl, how are you doing?
Who is Jessica?
What's that lady name? Jennifer? What was the woman?
Who the hell is Jennifer?
Who's that?
That's when
I'm done.
Ain't nobody been up there named Jennifer now. Come on now. Y'all, hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all not gonna do my platform like that. Listen, what's going on tonight?
I'm sorry. I thought it was Jessica. It's not Jessica.
Whoo, I'm
Who are you
finna
talking
end this
about?
live. I'm finna end this live. They tell my Jessica. Who in the hell is Jessica and Jennifer?
I thought that was the lady's name that was having the issue. Like she really wasn't singing it for male because she was stuck in season 2.
Divine
Divine
Feminine.
I don't know
Divine
if
feminine.
it was there, but she sounded a little melancholy and a little sad. Not very happy or cheerful or positive. She just sounded a little sad. She was a sad person. But I'm
That's
sorry about it.
Divine Film. No, that's Divine Film.
That's who I'm talking about. The sad lady.
That name ain't no damn Jessica.
She was so sad, child. And I just don't really feel for Melanie when season 2 and she was spreading all the dark spirits around. Girl, we have evolved. Melody has evolved. Honey, what are you talking about? The woman is stuck. And she's talking about the intention behind when somebody tells me something and my friends and I want them to do it with love. What is the intention behind sloppy slaw and sloppy slow? I mean, what slow tail putting out these rumors? They're picking with this lady. She has tried to move on. She's tried to extend olive branches. She's apologized for any past misbehavior. She's never appeared to try to be perfect. I don't know why she's stuck on season 2, male girl. That's so sad. So I'm really lost for. I'm lost for her. Something happened in season 2 for her. I don't know what it was. But I wish her well because we do try to uplift, but we will throw a little shade on you, girl. Yes, we will. But if you need any kind of uplifting or anything, just come check with us on a Sunday. What's the best day to check with us? Sunday and Wednesday, Queen?
Probably Sunday session behind the members only where you can check
I'm gonna
in
perk you up and
safe
lift
in a
you up.
safe
Yeah.
place.
Uh-huh. You know, it's a little shady. It's okay. You was a little shady. But my thing is, you can't stay stuck with that and say that Melody's intent was this and she was dark. What's going on now? That's what we're actually talking about. And you said you misunderstood the current conversation because you're still back in season 2. It's okay. Girl, we're not talking about season 2. We're talking about right now. And right now, what's going on is Coleslaw and Martell trying to justify their behavior and trying to say that Mel is doing what they did. You know, they want to pass off what they've done and say Mel's doing what we did. And so, yeah, no, it's not okay. None of it's okay.
Mm.
I love me some Mel, and I don't think Mel would do that. We don't know. I don't just might got a little weak child. I don't know. I ain't saying no, but I don't care because it's none of their business. It's definitely not Sloppy Slop's business. It's not Tasha K's business. Why are you worried about who is in that woman's bedroom and what kind of encounter she is having? That's the sick part. And you've been divorced for approximately about 5 years or so. So this is where we are. Girl, don't call back in here talking about season 2 because we not on season 2 no more. It's season 8. The show about to end. We're gonna have another reunion. You need to catch up. Okay. But
Thank you.
anyway,
Follow me, Black TV.
I love you too.
Listen, I gotta go to Sugar and then Bad Apple. You're up next, and Uni Boo. Uni Boo.
Well, I'm
Uni
gonna
Boo gonna
drop
close
down.
us
You
out.
guys have about 10 minutes of words. So yeah, I'm done. But thank you for
He said
having
they
me up.
needed that laugh. Follow me, Black TV. You talking about
I
what
love
just
all
do?
you guys as usual. Yes, ma'am. So I'm going on about my business because I'm cooking late. I'm doing some spaghetti late at night, child.
All right.
I had been sleep early. I didn't wait to I had to sleep early. So I had to get
You
up
put
late.
cheese on your spaghetti?
And drinking a little vodka and some pineapple orange sunny delight. It's really
There
good. You
you
ought to try
go.
it. It's healthy. It's
There
a
you go.
smoothie. All
There
right,
you go.
y'all. Well, good night. I'm gonna
Put some
sleep
of
good.
that vodka in the
All right,
Mhm.
come on in, Sugar,
that
and then
vodka
Bad
in the
Apple, and then Uni
spaghetti
Boo.
sauce.
Uni Boo gonna close us out. Go ahead, Sugar.
Hey, Queen Sheba. Hey, the Palace. How y'all doing tonight? Hello.
Hey, sugar.
Hey,
Hi.
la la la. How are you?
Hey. Hey,
I,
sugar.
I've been trying to get up here all night, girl. I just want to first start off with saying that Miss Divine Feminine, you're never going to come in the palace and tell us we need to rewatch any episode, honey. We know that frontwards, backwards, sideways, up, down. So that's what you're not going to do. But let's talk about this bird. I'm trying to really understand how this slut had the audacity to put up Mel's bodyguard picture of him and his wife. You know, I agree with the caller earlier. You know, with these females, you know, these side chicks losing their minds. You know, and it's the fact that it ain't even that I'm gonna spare her. Tomorrow morning, when you present what you gotta present, I'm going to walk that bitch down. Do you hear me, Queen Sheba? So whatever you got, I'm going to walk her back down to the gutter that she came from. See, she's mind effed by Martell. She gone. Y'all, she gone. Anything he tell her to do, she programmed. She been conditioned. It is what it is. But when you tell us what you got tomorrow, I'm telling AC, Coleslaw, Bird, Bimbo, Bandit, I'm going to walk your ass down tomorrow. I promise you. And that's all I got to say about that.
Sugar.
One thing
I
about
love it.
Sugar,
Thank you,
she's a
Sugar.
woman of a few words, but when she slice and dice you, she's accurate. So I can't tomorrow. Tasha K, girl, you
I
a dirty
cannot
bird.
wait.
Tasha is a dirty two-faced. Wait till I show these receipts. Thank you, Melody.
I believe it.
I
I'm
hope I can
switching all
share
my
them. Let
morning
me ask.
meetings.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask if I can share shit before I start bragging. Okay, hold on. Listen, because I'm finna expose Tasha K. Bad apple. You got up next. Go ahead, boo.
Hey, Queen. Hey, y'all in the palace and on the panel.
Hello.
Hope y'all are doing well. Um, I just I have very not a lot to say, but I want to talk logic because I'm a fan of logic and rationale. I'm very, very big on logic and reason.
You and
So
Jessica.
yeah, me and Jessica, Jennifer, whatever her name is. I have some questions. This divine femme, Jennifer, Jessica, I don't know. Um, my first question is where is the logic in pushing accusations from a fraudster and criminal like Martell Holt? Where is the logic in believing accusations that were already stricken from court records? Where's the logic in responding to allegations publicly when you've already responded in court and the accusations again were stricken from court records because they were not credible? And ultimately, my last question is where is the logic in believing, even slightly, information from an adjudicated defamer like Tasha K? Where's the logic in any of that? And the last thing I have to say is there is a special place in hell for women who do men's dirty work against other women. And that's all I have to say.
That's right.
That's right.
Bad apple. They waiting for you in the chat, baby. You can stay up here with us.
Yeah.
Baby, they celebrating you. Whatever you want to do, the choice is yours. But you just cooked. I think you just served up a whole plate of goodness.
Well, see, but if you have logic, you have to have reason. It was no reasoning in what she was saying. It was just a whole bunch of seasoning. It just was none.
Yeah, the reasoning isn't there. The logic isn't there in anything that Divine Film said. But she kept on repeating the word logic. I don't know.
She had beast in her. She had the beast in her, but she tries to come up here and tame it. Fraud. That's why I waited up here. I was waiting to get tagged in, and I didn't get tapped in. I was waiting for the
Who?
beast to beast.
You said you was waiting on Trina.
Oh no, Queen! But I was also waiting if you needed me to get tap in. I was ready for the
Supposed to put
beast
that in a
part.
private chat.
That's why I called her Miss Prim and Proper, because you didn't have that energy last few days ago in the chat, and you didn't
Yeah,
have the same
it's
energy
all fake.
tonight.
Right.
And you
So, like,
came up
why
here,
come over
and
here?
maybe, boo, go learn how to read before you jump in the chatting shit, because we'll chat shit back to you.
Lala, you my boo. Oh my
But
God.
now hold on now. Healthcare workers, don't say I didn't tag you in. You said you was waiting on Trina M.
I was waiting on Trina, but I was hoping, Queen, that you were gonna tap me in for her too. So I just kind of
No,
waited.
because you didn't say Miss Jessica or Jennifer.
I did wait on Trina M, and I'm still up here waiting for her, but I kind of wanted you to tap me in for her
But
too.
we gotta give a standing ovation. We gotta give a standing ovation.
It's
Hold
true.
on. We gotta give a standing ovation to Awesomely Grateful. I see you, girl. Yes. Awesomely Grateful is back in the chat. Welcome back, boo. Awesomely Grateful. I like how you came back. I see you. I see you. We just wanted to acknowledge you over here in the palace. Y'all don't remember Awesomely Grateful, but her and Trina M was trying to hand us our asses the other
Mhm.
night. And that's it. That's all. But at least Awesomely Grateful came back tonight.
Huh. Huh.
Don't do it like that. You're not gonna do her like that. Thank you too. Thank you too, Latrice. Thank you. My moderator acknowledges that Awesomely Grateful. Can y'all show Awesomely Grateful some love in the chat? She came back. Awesomely, can you say hello? Awesomely? She might come back. But let me go to Uni Boo Boo. Uni Boo. Uni, are you asleep?
No, I'm still here.
Hey,
Hi, Queen.
Uni.
Hi,
Uni
Queen
pissed
Chat
off
and
for having
Mod.
to wait that long. Hold on, I gotta give you
Are
a
you?
round of applause. You waited a long time. Hold on, Uni. Hold on. Uni waited so patiently. Uni, you have the floor.
Thank you. So public announcement first off. Reading is fundamental. So if you're gonna come up to a video or chat, I need you to read the topic at hand. We were taught in school to stay in topic and to read properly. So next time you're gonna come in willy-nilly about nothing, I need you to read the topic and stay on topic. When we address the other topic that you wanted to talk about, then we can talk about that. But let's stay on topic. I just want to get Miss Ma'am out the way, lightweight. To understand, Tasha K. Um, like homegirl said, did you pay Cardi B her $4 million? Because I feel like you're about to get another lawsuit for another $4 million. Keep messing with tight suit, bald headed Nortel or raggedy. Can't pass a building test. That's open book. That's how you slow. Are you sure you was a teacher or was you part of the special ed students? I'm just asking questions. Noctel. Like, stop using these people as your do girl. Because we can still have that document and send it to the judge. If I was see, I'm a Cancer. I'm different. My pettiness is different. Because I will hit his officer, parole officer, and be like, officer, he is harassing me by third party. Can you do something about it, please? That's how petty I am. But I feel like, instead, as a woman, you said your wife, I think you going out your way to help this bald-headed, raggedy bastard about harassing his ex-wife is really, something that's very, very, very diabolical to me. So I feel like, keep it up. You're going to get you in another lawsuit. You can't pay Tasha K. I mean, you can't pay Cardi B. I hope that offshore account that you have, that money you're trying to move and hide under a rock, I hope you have it saved to pay Melody after she done with you. But that's all I have to do about that. Now, shark teeth, yuck mouth, retarded. I don't like using that word, but for me, I think she's past slow. She's not coleslaw no more. She's potato with raisin and bad mayonnaise that been outside for 7 days. That's what she is for me. You dumb idiot. You slow as hell. Like, why would you get your shark teeth, wide mouth? You look like Pac-Man that's eating all the little smiley face. Why would you sit there and harass people's family? Because not everybody's Melanie. We're not gonna hand you with kid glove. Not everybody waiting on God to say go. Because there's a little devil on my shoulder. He would have been like, whoop this trick ass. And if I can whoop your ass, I have a cousin called Pookie Boo Boo waiting to whoop somebody's ass. And we all wanna be listen, I got a cousin called Manushka. All I have to say, Manushka, come get this little roach out of my face. Listen, we're gonna be out there frying selling fried fish plate and get her out of jail after she done dog walked your ass for messing with my family. That's how I roll. Like I don't understand. I feel like she deserve a good old Caribbean whoop ass because her mom didn't discipline her. And we know her mom don't know any better. Cause side chick giving birth to side chick and other side chick. Why y'all creating when was the time that side chicks stay under the rock and mind your business and have some coof after the same? I'm pretty sure your mom dropped your ass on your head 5 times when you was a baby because you can't be that dumb and slow. You going to jail, boo. Cause that idiot tight suit yeast infection short checker big ass spendy wearing ass gonna send you to jail. All stick sweaty loafer that he can't buy no other shoe. He gonna send your ass to jail. Sit over here and be dumb for a man. Why would you be dumb for a man? His hook and crook trick dick ain't that much for me to actually out here looking dumb for a man. Are you for real? That's all I have to say. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get your video monetized, so I'm not gonna say that much. But man, she pissed me off.
Girl, hold on. They coming for you. The FBI looking for you.
Yeah, she served that up.
Listen.
Baby.
Why are you running?
No.
Girl, Uni Boo Boo, Uni just cooked. I told you she was gonna close us out.
I needed
Girl,
that.
you didn't she
Girl.
don't she deserve a standing ovation?
Clap her up. Clap her up.
Yeah, do that. Pick it back up, hit her with it
Whoop
again,
that
let it
trick.
fall.
Like,
Baby. Woo, that's
it's
when you
funny
beat
because like
somebody
when
with
you
your mouth.
look, like actually I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, yo, this girl mouth is real wide. Like she's a Pac-Man.
Full
She's
of
literally
bird
the
chips.
Pac-Man video, real wide. It's giving scary movie.
Wide mouth full of bird chips.
Baby shark teeth. That's what it's
Baby.
giving me.
Woodchuck.
Uni, I'm not gonna do this with you tonight, but you coming
I'm
back. You
sorry,
gonna come back,
Queen.
Uni?
I am.
That's Uni, y'all. That's
Hi,
Uni.
Uni. I love you. Hi.
Shout out to you.
I be in the bushes, but I'll be coming on, but I be in the bushes, just watching. But yeah, she
I
pissed me off.
sure
I'm
hate that
like,
you're not cruising with us, Uni.
Woo, baby.
I sure hate you ain't cruising with us, girl. We can have a good old dirty martini. Oh
I
my
do
God.
like to drink.
She said, "Poop. What's your uncle name again? You gonna call who?"
On my
She said,
cousin
Uni,
Pookie and Manushka. That's them
Manush,
two crazy, two brand that ain't working. They're ready to fight. I'm sorry. Like if I can, like we all right in our dawn. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna get the raid and we're gonna spray them.
oh, listen, Aunt Debbie, Aunt Debbie, are we too wild for you? Aunt Debbie,
Oh
what you think
no,
about
oh
these young
no,
girls
no.
talking like that?
Aunt Debbie from Chi-Town. This lightweight, right? Right, Aunt Debbie.
You
This
all right,
lightweight.
Aunt
He from
Debbie?
Chi-Town.
You ready for
I'm
this cruise,
fine.
Aunt Debbie?
Oh, I can handle this. This my kind
Um,
of
Yeah, I like this.
Only my type of girl.
She my type of girl too, okay? Yes.
Come on, Aunt Debbie, they can do that all night. That's what them young girls do. They talk shit like that.
And I'm
and
right
back
up
it up
with it.
too. I'm telling you, because people don't understand. I pull up on my boyfriend, side chick. Well, as soon as I drop the baby, me and my friend we pull up on her on Parkway. What's up? That's why people understand. Like I understand why people keep messing with people's family. Like not all of us, led by God. Some of us,
Mm,
we do shit and we repent later. We go pray.
come on
That's
now.
all.
And you know it.
That's what
And
she
you
said.
know
Quit
it.
playing with folks. Everybody, God didn't tell us to go.
Yeah, not everybody listen to God. Some of us got some loose clues. You want to mess with the wrong one.
Mm,
That
I
Let
bird.
them
love it.
know. Let them know. We love you over here. You just made my night.
Yeah,
Listen,
absolutely.
Yes.
y'all off the chain tonight. I told him, I said, I'm staying on here 1 hour. I'm not fooling with them in the palace tonight. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. They get 30, 40 minutes. We here 2 hours, 30 minutes. I'm not doing this. Aunt Debbie, you all right?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm
See,
waiting to hear this.
that's kind of like when the preacher tell you I ain't gonna keep you long. You know you're gonna be there all day.
All day.
All day
Yep.
long. I'm
Yep.
waiting to hear this news about her working at, well, where she work at the nursing
The
home.
nursing
The
home.
nursing home.
Yeah,
She
quit
gonna
playing
mess
with
around
folks.
and end up in that nursing home. Keep on doing what
Mhm.
you
Oh, Debbie.
Oh my God, Aunt Debbie.
I hope she
Yeah,
don't have to
see?
give them medicine either because you know she didn't pass nursing school. Just
Can
saying.
you
Exactly.
imagine? Jesus,
But
son
it's
of
a good
David.
start. It's a good start. It's a good start, right?
It is a good start.
She the bed pan cleaner.
Probably
You
just
know they ain't
changing
got
bed.
violence no better.
Arion, you better leave folks alone because people in Huntsville know who you are. Leave these people alone, Arion. People pop your tea and
Oh,
share your tea every day, all day. You are not invisible. Please leave people alone. I know everywhere you go. I know everything you do. I don't bother you. Leave them innocent folks alone before bloggers start spilling your tea.
I say
Girl,
still it in that S tape.
It's just time. She has expired. She's expired milk. It's time. It's time to throw her all the way away.
it's just it's imagine that. Martell has created such a fantasy for you that how you gonna be at a nursing home and feel like you can post a police?
can you
Right.
imagine? My
Exactly.
God. This is what it is
Make
to
it
be
make
at the top,
sense.
Arion. Okay. You wanted to be up here. Mm-mm.
Who gonna marry her?
Listen, I'm just
Huh.
saying.
Nobody.
Queen Sheba.
Yes, ma'am.
Are we gonna talk about what they had on, child? Child.
Mhm.
What did they
Oh,
have on?
They look like the Howes on Gilligan's Island. She looked like Mr. Howe,
Ooh, child.
and he was like Thurston Howe the third.
we
They
not gonna
did.
talk about it. Let me tell you why. You remember your reunion before last when Melody looked at him and said, "With them ugly shoes."
Mm-hmm.
Now all these shoes he got, that's them only sweaty fur stinking shoes he got. That's them
Right.
only shoes she got left.
You don't wear no
He been
socks.
lost
Puss.
ever since Mel. Mel was the see. Let me tell you something about a woman. Other women, they don't want the man. They want your vibe. They want your vacation, your home. They want your privilege as a woman. What they don't understand is when you leave, all that shit goes with you
Mm.
because you carried that into the relationship. You elevated him by the way of the type of woman that you are. So when I go, the trips go, the bank account goes, the cars go, the house go, the golf course go, the outfits go. That's why you struggling and you got on a dollar store necklace around your neck and
Ooh.
he can't help you because he don't know because I helped him. I put teeth in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I told him to shave that George Jefferson hair around the sides of his head.
I'm
I'm the
telling
one that get some new clippers and told the barber, go ahead and clean that up around there. See, because
you.
he was fading a receding hairline. So women don't realize when they walk into that's you. All that work that they see, that's you. He can't keep that up. Never have been able to. When Melody left, he started wearing pants above his ankles with no socks. Come on now.
Uh-uh. Shame. Shame.
Feet just a stinking. A
Come on
mess.
now. You
Fucking
done went from
skunk
first to
worker.
worst. Get the hell out of
Huh.
here.
Right. He went from the prom queen, now he the prom fiend.
Prom fiend.
Uh-uh-uh.
Now,
It's
how
a
you go
shame.
from being fully dressed to not no socks
Right. Bum ass.
Over there wearing half suits.
My
and no
God.
food?
Right.
I
And
know
no
you
phone.
hungry.
And she ain't got no phone.
And
We
she ain't got
using an
no phone.
11-year-old using an 11-year-old boy's
That's all
phone.
I'ma
Bum
say. That's
ass.
all Imma
Bum
say.
Quisha.
And I know you
So he
hungry.
chose his poison. He created his own crazy. I don't feel sorry for what Martell going through. I don't feel sorry. Oh, help Martell keep a job. I don't give a fuck about Martell
Huh.
keeping a job. Martell decided he didn't want a job when he stepped outside of his marriage because he was
Right.
covered. He had more than enough. His cup runneth over. God gave him more than enough. He decided this ain't good enough. I want to lick some booty. I want to go over here. I want to do this. I want to do that. Then do it. But take what comes with it
Right.
and leave that lady alone. That lady ain't spying on you. She don't care about brace face. She don't care about Arion's bond, swoop to the side, call center, left or right part, whatever it is. She don't care about the necklace. She don't care about that lady is not investigating him. Leave her alone. How come you and Martell can't sit over there and be in peace? If it's really love, hey, why do I feel this way?
I used
Why
to see
why
that
why
song
can't
last
your
night.
nigga
My
yeah,
mind.
my
That's
mm.
Martell. That's Martell. That's right.
If
That's
that's
him.
really your nigga, like you said that you took with your eyes closed, you should be slapping the shit out of him every time he asks you to go look at her.
Hmm.
Girl, that's crazy that you with a man that asks you to go check on what another woman is doing. Are you crazy? And that's why I said this is bigger than something wrong with him and something wrong with her. The fact that the fact that she would, and I don't see, I'm sorry, Divine Film, I don't see how you missed that. Even if everybody moved on and all of this, what you saying about Melody, why would a man ask
5150.
another woman to go spy on his ex-wife?
Trying to be
Post
obtuse.
about her.
And why you
They
looking at
call it
her S?
5150 on both of them.
And why you looking at her
Thank
S tape? Why you looking at her S tape? That's
With
even
the
sicker
ugly
than the.
little house he built, please,
I
with a
think
big
she
old
want
garage.
Melody.
I think so too.
She
Who
act
said
like
that?
she want Melody. It's like
She
they
do.
two
She
dudes, even
do.
though she a girl, they like they two dudes fighting over the fighting
Yep,
for the
she
same
do.
woman.
She do. Destiny do
I
too.
can't tell them apart. Could y'all tell them apart? I can't tell it
Nope.
apart at this
They
She
point.
both
wants
want.
Desperate for
access
Melody's
to
life.
Melody. She wants to be able
Shame.
to reap the benefits of being next to Melody. She don't want Melody. What she wants to be able to say, my baby daddy used to date her. Girl, we on this show. Yeah, I know her. She wants the benefits that come from knowing Melody. She one of them types. So she's hold on, let me tell you where she is. Hold on. Let me find it. I told y'all this before and I said what I said. Let me see if I can find it. She's one of these. Oh, Lord, let me find it if it's meant to be. If not, I'm going to leave it alone.
Listen at me and listen at me clearly. If you don't want me coming for you, then just stop fucking coming for me. Okay?
She a dumb spider. Y'all don't remember I told you the
Yep.
story about what my husband told me about spiders when I killed the
Yes.
spider? And he said, that's not the only one.
Yeah.
That's the dumb one. That's the
Hmm.
one you saw. She's a dumb spider. She wants to be seen. She wants people to know I had a baby by Martell Holt. And they gonna say, who is Martell? You watch Love and Marriage Huntsville? Oh, Melody.
Nope.
Yeah, girl. Her. Girl, I know you lying. That's your son, daddy. They ain't talking about him. They're talking about the approximation close to Melody, the blessings that Miss Van has poured upon her daughter. That's what you want, bitch. But it don't belong to you. And you keep coming and coming and coming, but it doesn't belong to you. And now you focus on another man and his family. Anything to be close in the vicinity of Melody. And if y'all can't see that and you say, oh, this is about Melody. No, it's not. What woman or man that keeps somebody else in their mouth? Just to be close to you. Just to be I'll talk about anything if it keeps me close to you. This girl's diabolical, in my opinion. We ain't never seen that no behavior like that. And for those of you that may have experienced cheating or a woman in your family that got cheated on, and let a side chick do that. Y'all know y'all pulling up because you're gonna say, all right now you beside yourself. Y'all know this is not normal behavior.
Single black female.
Yeah, it is. Single
Pretty
black female.
much.
That's what
I'm
she is.
telling you, it wouldn't be past.
Nasty
We
work.
called that 3-4 years ago. We called it that she was a single black female. She just getting worse.
And she
But
give
it
me
gets
four. And
worse
she
from
give me.
here,
And
y'all.
she give me for my man too. She give me that
But it
too.
gets
Ego
worse.
vibes.
Mentally, it gets worse.
Right,
And they
mentally.
plot deeper and deeper. That's why it's dangerous.
Yeah, that's dangerous that they sitting over there just
Just
plotting.
plotting all day.
Arion wants to be a wife. You remember that time that girl Gigi, wife? She
Mm-hmm.
went crazy with them braces on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wife, let's go, wife. And she only opened up her line to wives.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't remember that?
Yeah.
Well, I remember
Uh-huh.
Gigi read her for silk.
So badly want to be. She was told badly want to be one, and she ain't never gonna.
She had a
Wife,
mental
let's go, wife.
breakdown.
Let's go, wife. So it ain't even about Martell. It's about the hurt and the pain and the trauma that she's carrying. You will never be a wife. I'm telling you, you
Exactly.
won't. Where's that doctor? That doctor that told Sheree she's not getting married. That Africa. You remember that when they went on
Mm-hmm.
that trip, Real
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Housewives
Yeah.
they
of
were in
Waverly?
Africa.
Yeah.
In the tribal doctor.
Yeah. I
He did
remember
it with he read the
With
bone.
the bones.
He
The
read the bone.
bone doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he read the bone.
You not getting married.
never.
I'm gonna tell you that. You not marriage material. And even if you wanted to be, you don't have enough sorrow in your spirit. I thought, see, she laid low for a minute. Let me tell you why she laid low. Because she thought she was getting something from it. And then she resurfaced here lately for the game and the derby. And then she posted them people's family. Ain't nothing changed about this girl.
Nope.
They just released the gates. Who in the hell left the gates open? They let her
Hmm.
out again. Ain't nothing changed.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing changed.
Bottom feeder.
But I would caution you to move a little bit differently because everybody ain't playing in 2024 about their family. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and I'm a policeman's kid, so I know, and a grandchild. That just was not smart because it's always somebody lurking and watching, even when you don't know it.
And she knows she's scary, so why she keep doing it? Mel told her to pull up. She ain't pull up yet. You
I
know
don't
she's
think
a
she's
scary little.
scary. I don't think she's scary. I think she's out of touch with reality.
Hmm. She
She's
Well, you
might.
not
got your
scary
brain
yet.
start working.
I just know Mel told her to pull up. She ain't pull up yet. She must be
She
scared.
ain't scared. She just ain't. She just haven't had a real life experience. Like who said this? Uni. Like Uni said, everybody ain't like Mel. Some women will beat your motherfucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Playing with
Mm-hmm.
them and not
Yeah.
over no nigga, but because you disrespected my kids, you posting y'all forgot all the stuff this lady has done. She posted Mel's
Mm-hmm.
kids, post shopping,
Mm-hmm.
all that old goofy ass shit
No, I ain't
that you
forget.
don't do. She's been playing with people's families for a long time. Some
Mm-hmm.
people will run up on your ass and put a knot on the side of your head in that nursing home.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and now you want to post a cop and his family? They
Right.
don't, just like Queen said, they don't see black, they don't see white, they don't see red, they don't see green. They only see blue and each other, and it's a thin line. Okay, you are
And
stepping
I'm
over
not
it.
a, I'm not one of them people that preach violence, but there's some
Huh.
people when it comes to their family, you can't tell them nothing.
Huh.
And I
That's
wouldn't want to
true.
experience that as a woman. I would not want to experience that as a person. I'd rather keep it between me and you. Because when I start talking about this and that and posting your mama name and not even your mama name, you post my shit, I'm posting yours. How about that?
Hmm.
But when if I do something to you that you haven't done to me, some people, they just not reasonable when it comes to their family. And that's what I'm saying. Mel let you play with her. Mel let you play with her kids. She let you play with her mama. She let a lot of y'all play with her. She has. More to a point that I would. Because I'm going to get you when you least expect it. I'm not as forgiving as Melody. I'm a different kind of Scorpio. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to wait in the cut. But I'm coming.
Hmm.
Because you came for me. You come to my door, I'm coming to yours.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And that's all I'm saying, Arion. I think you need to back up when it comes to certain people. You never know.
Hmm.
She ain't gonna listen. But that's good. That's good. We let her know to back up. But you know them two slow brain cell in her head ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
match
Right.
together to make sense.
Right. She ain't
Yeah.
gonna listen. She
But
ain't
it's
gonna
a good
listen
Yeah.
warning though.
until she
Can't
get her
say we
ass
didn't
beat.
tell
When
her.
she get her ass beat, then she'll listen.
Let her run around in the wild. Let her come back outside. It's okay. Soon you're gonna learn, girly.
But allegedly,
I
didn't
wish
she
the
get her?
best for her, but she don't wish the best for herself. Girl, you've been doing this bullshit for years. And you still haven't stopped. You just picked a different victim. I hope that lady light your ass up in a Target or Walmart when she runs into you. And slap the fuck out of you.
Please, somebody video it.
Run down the
Please.
aisle fast.
We want
Maybe
to
one
see
of them
it.
Target specials. Right?
I hope she knock your ass back into that grocery basket. I'm serious because you ain't gonna fucking put my picture on social media and think you ain't got to see me. I don't know you, bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I may lose a few. Listen, quit playing with people. putting people on
It's
the internet
true.
that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. These people have jobs, they belong to churches, and you think it's a game to put them people on your thing? If that lady knock you smooth the fuck out before you can step a foot in Walmart, you deserve it.
Get her,
Exactly.
lady. Get her all the
Exactly.
way down aisle 6. Egg her ass
Exactly.
from here to aisle 9. Get her, guy.
Knock that
I'm,
dry
I'm
butt.
dead ass serious. Y'all need to keep that same energy in the chat because that lady didn't ask for this. This is
She
your sin.
did.
You sit in your own dark hole. You sit in your own lion's den. You devour yourself, but don't bring nobody else in that. I'm sorry. I would knock the hell out of her if I saw her in Walmart and then say, call the
Hmm.
police. I'm going to sit out here and
Period.
wait for them.
Exactly.
I'm
Period.
telling you.
Period.
I'm
All
going
I'm
to
gonna
pay
But
the
say is clean
misdemeanor.
up in aisle 10.
what you said?
Debbie, Debbie said aisle 10.
Swear to
Oh,
God.
God.
I told you. It's gonna be a
All of
fight.
it.
Imagine you waking up and you in your house doing your duties, going to work every day, and some hoe and put you on her thing, and you don't even know her. Yeah, I'm pulling up to Target. I'm gonna
Mhm.
watch you. I'm waiting for you because you just ruined my damn life for no reason because you decided you wanted to fuck on a married man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Me
Oh,
or my kids.
I'm pulling up to the nursing home.
same here. I'm shoving a diaper right
That's what I
in
was
your
thinking too.
face.
I'm
A
pulling up to the nurse.
diaper
I'm pulling up to the nurse.
right,
I'm pulling
right
up to the
out of the
nursing home.
garbage, right in your face. I'm diapering you
I'm pulling up to
20
the
I don't
nursing
know
times.
home.
about Walmart. I'm gonna be at the nursing
I'm
home.
gonna be at the nursing
Girl,
home. That's where I'm gonna be.
Hmm.
And I think
telling
that's
you.
what
Mhm.
Mary Willis said earlier. Remember Miss Mary? She said, I'm a senior, but y'all letting these hoes get away with too much. Back in my day, they didn't even get that far because we would go check them. And they
Exactly.
knew
Mhm.
if you gonna be in relationship with a married man, there's decency and an order. She said, y'all done got these jobs, y'all done got these money, y'all done became too sedity and too sophisticated to get down and dirty. Forget your reputation. You better remind her who you are. And if you gonna come to my doorstep, and if that's what you gonna be to him, then this is how you gonna do it.
I've seen a whole lot of girls get their ass whooped in a dress and some high heels
Hmm.
for messing with the wrong people.
Yeah.
I'm
Shame.
telling you, get their
That's
ass
all
pulled
I'm
And
over.
saying.
in Chicago, especially back in the day, and be yelling, I bond myself out. I got bail money. I
Yeah,
get
we'll
out
get
here, I
better than
bond.
that. Hmm.
I'm telling you
She
that
ain't coming.
we would have been selling fish fry on the corner with two biscuits, getting my good cousin out because she would have mighty whopped, drag her from here all the way to Kalamazoo. By her, was it them little edges she got left? She would have been bald
Right.
headed by the time we finished with her.
She ain't coming to New York because we never sleep.
I'm from New
We never
York.
sleep. Right. We never sleep, baby. We never
Shame
sleep.
on her.
We never sleep.
And,
Shame.
and I want to say this so people don't get it misconstrued. There's a particular level of mental anguish that comes with being quiet and allowing people to play with you. Because one thing about a bully, everybody say, "Oh, just be quiet, they'll go away." That's not
They're not.
true.
No.
Yeah, that's not true. No,
Mm-mm.
no.
Actually, they come harder,
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and either you gonna get
Yep.
abused or you gonna fight back. Either you gonna let them dominate you or you got to dominate them. And these people have never backed off from Melody. I don't give a damn what she doing in her house. It's her house. Okay. You and Martell are doing what you doing. But what I'm saying to y'all that are tuned in, oh, Queen Sheba said this. I did say it. Quit playing with people. Our tolerance is low. Quit playing with people. Quit coming back to back to back and back to back and thinking people ain't going to say something to you or show up or pull up. Now you playing with fire. I'm not talking about where you just go back and forth on the internet once or twice and you let it be. I'm talking about where you're choosing intentionally to inflict harm, to inflict mental anguish, to be a fucking bully.
Mm.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, no
I'm
problem.
It's
I
sorry.
the
don't like bullies.
truth.
I don't.
No,
None of
it's
us
the
like
truth.
bullies. What's the problem?
I mean, someone did tell you that if someone is bullying you, you haven't got hit enough. That's why you keep bullying somebody. My grandma always tell me when I was growing up, it was a big bully. It was like, they gonna jump you, girl. I need you to take a rock and rock the main character smooth out.
That's
Once
right.
someone bully you, you're gonna have to come harder. That's why I don't like bullies. And if I say leave me alone 3 times, by the 3rd time, just know some chair gonna hit you straight in the head. If I can't reach you, the chair gonna reach you. Something gonna reach you.
So, I mean, I remember as a kid, you could only come in the house crying so many times, and it's like now you're gonna fight them, and you better whoop their ass, because if you don't, you come
You
in
ain't
here, I'm gonna
coming
whoop
back
That's
to
your
the
ass.
that's the
house
way I was
unless you whoop
raised.
their ass.
Yep,
That's the way I was
Why is
raised.
she always
that's
behind
how
that
I was
screen?
raised.
Why is she always
Yep.
behind that screen? Won't she come out and pull up? Why is she behind that screen? She's scary
Who?
to me.
Who?
Arion, why is she always behind the screen doing her little dirt? Why she can't put? Because Melody pulled up on her before. She didn't even want to come out of the house, so she did pull up on her before. Why are you behind the screen? Why don't you come out?
Martell has empowered her. But you know what he's also doing? Let me say this if you're listening, Arion. He's also, at the same time, while he's giving you a little bit of kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits here and there, he's purposely making you the most hated so that you have nobody but him.
Exactly.
You can't
Yep.
even see it. Nobody
Not
like
exactly.
nobody likes you.
Nobody. What you
Like
say, Cheryl?
Satan.
Nobody.
Nobody.
And not because of cheating. Let's be clear. Because y'all say, oh, everybody cheat. Because of your dogmatic, nasty ways. The things that you've done, most women don't get down like that. They may have cheated and da 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 da, but I'm not condoning it. But at least they have some lines and boundaries they won't cross. They won't say nothing. They'll stay in their lane unless you come to them and da 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 da. You have been out of pocket since day one. And he purposely and intentionally groomed you that way so that when he's done with you, you're done.
Mm.
You're done.
Loki setting
You
her up.
mhm.
That's what he did with the
Loki
revenge
setting
piece.
her up.
The
And
revenge
nobody
piece.
to run to.
The revenge piece
Nobody
is
to
setting her
run
up.
to.
The revenge piece, he is setting her up in that revenge piece because he wants her to go in there and say she stole it out of his phone. He want to get rid of her. I don't care what nobody says. He wants
Yeah.
Martell wants rid of that girl. That's why he's setting her
It's
up.
affecting her mental health, clearly.
Yeah,
Not
he's setting
really.
her up.
I think she's okay.
You know, any piece of a man is a man for her. She ain't
Right.
got no self-esteem.
None.
You know, for
Shame.
10
None.
years, 10 years you'll be somebody's concubine, you'll be like a doormat. No, ma'am. Like, where's your self-esteem?
Right.
Where's your scooter? Like in the words of Nene, where's your scooter?
Where's her helmet? She licked windows.
Yeah, where that
Where's her
helmet
helmet?
at?
Where
Where
they,
that, she
She
licked
wasted
windows.
all of her
where's
youth on
the
this
helmet
queen.
of
All of her
salvation,
youth.
girl?
Or
Girl,
bubble
you're in
boy.
your mid
Where her bubble
30s
boy
now.
at?
You ain't young. When you're 40, what? You're going to reach 40 and then say, oh my God?
That's what I was gonna say. You know, when Arion is also, I call him Jacob the trickster, like the Bible. When Arion used to talk, and I'm young, I'm young. I would
Mhm.
sit there and listen and give her grace. And then it took me like a year or two to say, oh shit, this girl in her 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Talking like she's 21 or 20. There is no excuse for this behavior at 35 at all.
She's 35. She's older than
Yeah.
you.
When
Mhm.
it all kicked off with them, she was in her
35.
20s, and now she's 35.
Yeah.
She's
Mm-hmm.
She
35 years
aged.
old. She's
You mean
35
this girl?
years
You
old.
mean this grown little girl is older than me and she acting like that?
She at least,
Mhm.
No
yeah,
home training.
she's a woman. That ain't no little girl. We're not gonna even. But the point I'm
Right.
trying to make is you play grown-up games, you get grown-up prizes. It's beyond cheating at this point. You're intentionally being disrespectful. So sometimes people will intentionally respond to you. Ain't nobody sleeping with you. Them other people not sleeping with you. They don't have no child with you. Don't nobody owe you nothing. And Martell barely gives you what he owes you. So
Hmm.
imagine somebody else that you fucking with. That's all I'm gonna say. We gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
This is like a train wreck, in my opinion. This girl has had plenty of time to back up off to enjoy her man in peace. My man, go to the games, go to the derby. But you have taken it somewhere completely different. I don't condone it. I understand when people say, "Oh, affairs happen." They do, but not like this. This is different. I don't know what it is, but it's different. It's nasty. And if somebody don't sit down and get situated real soon, prayers to all parties involved.
Hmm.
You get yourself hurt, Arion. You better
Life
sit
Final
down
down.
thoughts.
easy.
Final thoughts, real quick, 10 seconds or less. Healthcare worker.
Wrap it up, Arion. Before you know it, you will be 40, 45, and still in the same scenario, and then wondering where your life has gone to. it's going to be mental anguish for you because you will be alone. That's it. Thank you, Queen, for the platform. Thank you, panel. Thank you, chat. Love you all.
Thank you. Cheryl Howard.
Who gonna marry you? Nobody. Who putting that ring on your finger? Nobody. Good night, Queen. Thanks for letting me come up.
Thank you for coming up. Listen, So Crafty Lion.
I know what I heard. It's ugly. It is what it is. And sorry, Divine. I know what I heard.
Ooh.
Get over it. Get over Melody. I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. Have a good night.
Good night.
Uni Boo.
Oh, thank you for, letting me on the platform. But on a serious note, I just need people to stop messing with people's family. You don't know who's, saying who's not, you know? So she needs to wrap it up and stop, acting up in these streets because these streets gonna catch you and it's not gonna be pretty. That's all.
Thank you. Let's go to So Crafty Lion. I already did her. Cheryl, let me go to Sugar. Sugar pie, honey pie.
Arion, you're gonna fuck around and knock on the right door, and the right person is gonna answer it. But I don't have nothing else for her. I'm just gonna sit back and wait. And thanks for letting me up. But I got a feeling what you're gonna show us tomorrow. But I'm gonna wait.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm gonna wait. That's why I'm just gonna wait. Okay. So
Okay.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for letting me up. But yeah, I'm gonna be ready tomorrow.
I'm Debbie.
Thank you for having me, Queen Sheba. Thank you for allowing me to come up. Arion, leave people alone, because people not playing. Life is not a joke. You can think it is if you want to, but you will fuck around and find out. I just hope your mama got an insurance policy, because people don't play. And you playing a
Amen.
dangerous game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to piggyback off on Debbie. Y'all, I think it's gotten to a point in this sector where some of y'all have gotten real nasty. And you've gotten so comfortable putting your hands and your mouth on places that it don't belong. People's family, they're not content. Be very careful when you decide to go over there. First of all, you should have a village around you that'll say, I don't think that's a good idea. I see a lot of you where your people saying, go, do it. I can't wait. That's not somebody that loves you. Most people that love you would entice you to adhere. You're already on a roll. You're headed in a good direction. That's a bit overkill. And one thing you cannot control is how somebody responds to you initiating first blood or first draw of blood. You cannot control somebody's response to your attack. So once you attack, that's the final say so you have. You cannot control anything past that. And I learned that lesson a long time ago, which is why I always sit on defense and not offense when it comes to that type of stuff. And even when I'm on defense, it takes me a year, 2 years maybe, to decide how I want to handle you, because I understand once I strike back, I can't control. It doesn't matter if I struck first. So a lot of you are going nowhere fast. Arion, you are one of them. Some of you content creators are going nowhere fast, because some of us got crazy ass people in our family. They ain't got nothing but time and time to do time when it comes to us. That's all they know. So my hope is that you all get back to having a good time doing content, and that you get around some good people that will inspire you to say, you're a great content creator. You ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to go that far. Girl, focus on your man. He love you. You was just at the Derby. You was just at the da-da-da. Keep it there. Tell him no. Tell him you're not finna post them people. Let him do it. Martell just jammed you up and you have no idea. And with that being said, ladies, don't ever be that crazy for a man, an opportunity, or fame that you're
Never.
willing to place your freedom on the line. Period.
Oh, Queen.
Period.
Queen. Melody's back on TikTok on Saturday.
I'll be there. I will be there. And
Yeah.
listen, and I'm finna read these receipts. Normally, I'm gonna say let's do.
Come on, Queen.
Let's go ahead and go live. How early y'all want to go live for me to drop these receipts? Real quick,
As
put it
soo-
in the chat. 9
As soon
a.m.
as you say it, 9 a.m. Good, 9 a.m.
or 10 a.m. Which one?
Whatever time you say, I'm changing all of my meetings.
10.
I need y'all to put it in the chat real quick. 9 a.m. or 10 a.m.
10.
Oh, they say early. Early? Early? No, I can't do it now.
9 a.m.
Going between 9:30.
Don't say now. I'm not
Somebody
doing it
said
now.
No, we know you guys looked through them.
Somebody said now.
They did. They said now.
I'll vote for 9.
I'm with 10 too. 10.
Yeah, 9, 10. That's a good, listening while I'm doing work.
And this is
I'm good
Central
either way.
Standard Time. This is Central Standard Time.
Okay.
Oh, Central?
okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. If it's 9, it'll be 10 for me anyway
Okay,
then.
that'd be East. Yeah, I'm 10.
Okay.
I'm good
I'm
either
not
way.
doing 7.
Queen
Oh,
Sheba
that's
don't
Devil's
like
a
early
early.
liar.
morning.
I see a lot of. Okay, 9 a.m. We're going live.
Okay.
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 That's cool.
9 a.m. I'm dropping
Okay.
receipts. Tasha K, you've been exposed. Let's go.
Ooh.
All right.
Woo! I am here
Woo,
for
woo.
it.
I can't wait. Woo woo.
9 a.m. Get your coffee ready. And listen, brew your coffee. Don't be stopping at Starbucks trying to listen. Go ahead and brew your coffee. Get your little cup ready. You know how to, y'all talking about 11. 9 a.m.
No,
I'll
9
see
is
y'all.
good.
Oh, maybe it's the West Coast people. They're going to have to get up early. Sorry, y'all.
Or they can do replay game.
Okay.
All right, 9 a.m. To Latrice said 9 a.m. Linda Gamble, we okay for 9 a.m.? Make sure y'all please show my moderators. I only got 2. Some love. Linda Gamble, to Latrice, handling over 53,000 subscribers. They do a hell of a job.
Sweet.
Awesome mods.
Yeah, we love them.
Love them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really cool. Well, I just want to say one thing before I leave. Shout out to Jessica. Woo woo. Jennifer.
Yes.
Jessica. Good
Good
Lord.
night. Let's go, y'all. Good
Love
night.
y'all.
9
Good
a.m.
night,
Love you,
everybody.
Queen.
Love
Thank
y'all.
you.
Love you,
Bye.
Queen.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.